gotta follow that. Out of the bucket, section 226, row 4. This is the Kill Tony debut. Ladies and gentlemen, bucket pull number 3 of Tyler Matthews. Here we go. 60 seconds uninterrupted for Tyler Matthews.
Woo! I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. If you don't know what they are, don't worry. I have a brochure. If you think bombing on stage is bad, imagine bombing every single door you knock on. So what's the deal with birthdays, am I right? It was confusing. My time as a Jehovah's Witness, I was confused all the time. But when I got out, I was never confused ever again. Until I joined the military. Who gets tricked by those two groups? Am I right? People think that I'm a pilot because I was in the Air Force. I get to see the respect go away from their face after I tell them I was in the UPS of the Air Force. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Tyler Matthews. Welcome to the show, Tyler. You live here in New York?
Yes, sir.
From Brooklyn?
Yep.
Absolutely. Born and raised?
No.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from Indiana.
Oof, terrible. Congratulations on getting out of there. What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm an office manager at a law firm.
Okay. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 8 years.
8 years. You have any special skills or talents?
I can make balloon animals.
Did you bring any balloons with you?
No.
Oh, terrible. Absolutely horrendous. We've never had balloon animals on this show before. We would have found a real talent from you. That's the sound of not having balloon animals. Tyler, very, very interesting. Here, face the crowd. Look, what were you thinking today when you put on that doctor's cloak? You always do that? Do you wear a shirt?
It's like business casual.
No, for real. No jokes. Why were you wearing that? Why are you wearing that?
Yeah, what fucking business is that casual in? What business are you in, man?
We're a hospitality law firm.
Are you on any kind of medication you want to tell us about?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
How many times did you get vaccinated?
3.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Got it. The guy in the cowboy hat's cracking up right now. Just like, 3 more times than me. I love it. Hell yeah, buddy. Tyler, what's your love life like?
I'm looking for love.
Yep.
You know?
Last date you went on, when was that?
Last week.
Ooh, what was his name? Come on, folks. MSG, let's go. That's the type of jokes.
One of the best in the world, Shane Gillis. So was it a first-time date last week or someone you've been seeing?
Someone I've been seeing.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Is that her decision or yours?
That's her decision.
Did you wear that shirt? Did a rat pilot your every movement?
So, like, where'd you go on this date?
We just smoked in a car and went by the park.
You smoked in a car and went by the park?
Yeah.
Not to the park?
We were going to go to the park, but
The smoking session went so badly, she was like, let's skip the park.
she's like, I hate that shirt. We're not going in the park.
No, seriously, Ty, let's keep it real. Even though you're here in the most famous arena in the world, I genuinely want to know. So you're smoking weed, you're in a car, right? You're with me? Your plan is to go to the park. Where exactly, what moment does she say, I don't want to go to the park? What happens? Tyler, talk.
All right. She was like, hey, we're just friends. We're just kicking it. And we just talked and chilled and got high.
What made her say that? Did you try to
wanted
do
a
something?
kiss. I wanted a kiss.
How did you signify to her that you wanted a kiss?
I said, may I kiss you?
Oh, this is good. See, now I'm getting where I want to be. Okay. So you're sitting there. Was it a joint, a blunt?
A couple of joints. Yeah.
You smoked 2 joints?
Yeah.
Wow. You got a real good and paranoid. And then all of a sudden you go, is there music playing or anything? You're just in a quiet. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what type of music are you playing? It's going to be so fucking weird.
It was her car. She had control of the aux.
Pixies.
No,
What was it?
she likes R&B.
R&B.
Wow, that's
Oh.
the right music to be able to land a kiss. So you smoke 2 joints. You go, may I kiss you? Is that what you said?
Those are my lines, yeah.
And then what exactly did she say? Was it your weed?
It was her. We went and got the weed together at a dispensary.
Who paid for it?
We split the bill.
That's your problem. We finally figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler's in the friend zone because he's a thrifty little Tyler, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
You sure you're not a Jehovah's Witness? Come on, folks. MFC, come on, man.
oh my God. Tyler, why didn't you pick up the tab on the marijuana?
She insisted.
Right, because she truly does not
How long
want
have
to.
you known this lady for?
A few years.
Yeah, it might be time to bail on that project.
Yeah.
That tree's never gonna grow fruit.
Wow. Well, I mean, why do you dance in between moments here? I keep noticing, keep doing this thing where you're pretending like you're ridiculously comfortable while talking about being in the friend zone in front of a sold-out arena.
I was dancing when I asked for the kiss, too.
All right. This is our first.
In the car, doing like a little seated wiggle.
Yeah, like a little wiggle like this. Oh, no. All right. I dance when I get anxious, folks. I'm so sorry. It's kind of nerve-wracking up here in front of, 14,000 people?
Yeah, but that dance sucked ass.
That was bad. Oh, yeah?
Your dance is
Yeah,
terrible.
obviously. Yes.
It's terrible. You need to stop doing that.
Tyler, anything else interesting about you we should know before we let you go?
I was also a clown. That's why I did the balloons.
Okay. All right.
Clowns.com.
What?
That's the name of the business out of Elmont in Long Island.
That's your business?
I worked for them.
Oh, you worked for clowns.com. Okay. Fucking creepy as fuck. I'd like to present our first serial killer of the night, Tyler Matthews, everybody. Good news. Good news, Tyler. You're leaving here with a little joke book. There he goes. Tyler Matthews, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, keeping it moving along here. I'd like to present your first regular of the night. This young man has taken the Kill Tony universe by absolute storm as we hustle and try our hardest to acquire American citizenship for him. Madison Square Garden, I proudly present the Estonian assassin, Ari Lister.
You ever look at a homeless person sitting on the corner and think to yourself, must be nice? You know, just to be like, fuck it. Because if you're like a working class asshole like us, life keeps fucking me up my ass. Every year I gotta make more room in my asshole for the government to fit another one in there. Inflation, rent, price of gas, what's happening in Gaza. Is Joe Biden a lizard? And then you look at the homeless dudes just chilling with the boys. You don't give a fuck who's president. You see some pretty lady go by, you already know you're not gonna fuck her. Might as well pull your dick out. She runs, you laugh. Get high fives from the boys. Because what's gonna happen? You're gonna call the police? Officer? What are you gonna do now? Take me in and give me a bed? Thank you very much.
That is what the fuck is up. Representing the regulars, some of the top young rising comedians in the world. Brought to you by Kill Tony.
Thank you so much.
This is the Estonian assassin, Ari Matti. Absolutely
Thank you so much.
demolishing, taking his time, reverberating through the room. Unbelievable fucking set.
Thank you
What
so
was
much.
that little scoff about there? What was that?
Nothing.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just staring at a guy.
Oh, okay.
I was just making a face at a guy. I was just,
Story of my life. Ari, an unbelievable performance.
Thank
Is this
you.
something that was inspired here in New York City that has a lot of homeless people?
It's crazy out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty wild. I came here like 6 months ago, couldn't get a fucking open mic spot. I got bit by a rat. And now I'm back in Madison Square Garden.
Hell yeah, baby.
Pretty crazy, huh?
It is a
2 months in America, bro. It's crazy. Kill Tony regular, Madison Square Garden, Joe Rogan podcast, brother. Dude,
that's America, dude. That's America.
by the end of the year, I might
USA.
run for president.
USA.
USA.
USA. USA.
Damn.
That man is fucking green card.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen. There's nothing
Hey,
that can
I
stop
do
it.
have one note though. That fucking act out at the end, dude. Chill, bro. You little fucking zesty ass act out there. Chill, bro.
That is
And we don't
amazing.
fuck with that. Take that shit back to Estonia. Everything else is great.
You keep shaking that ass like that, you might be doing 2 spots tonight. Ari, Matty, you're an absolute fucking sensation. I
Wow.
cannot tell you what an acquisition. It's like when the Yankees get one of those diabolical
Wow.
Japanese players to come over here and play for them or whatever. You just belong here. We love you. You represent so fucking well every
Thank you.
goddamn time you hit the stage in San Antonio last week, opening for Rogan's special.
Wow.
And every appearance here on Kill Tony. I couldn't be prouder to bring you
Thank
here
you
to
so much.
Madison Square
Thank
Garden
you so much.
to do exactly what you just did. And what a spot to represent the regulars of this show, getting them started here tonight. One more time for Ari Matti, ladies and gentlemen. We love you. Moving on to yet another bucket pull. A human has to follow Ari Matti. I present to you the comedy stylings of Johnny J from section 101, row 11, seat 15, to the big stage, the biggest in the world, the most famous arena, the granddaddy of them all, Madison Square Garden. This is Johnny J.
How we doing, Madison Square Garden? Here's some noise for Joe Rogan, Shane Gillis. Is that Tony Hinchcliffe? Here we go. Hey, gentlemen, raise your hands if you ever caught your lady jerking off. Raise your hands. Now, ladies, raise your hands if you ever actually caught your man jerking off. Yeah, all right. So, I was in the bathroom jerking off one time, looking in the mirror per usual, and I hear the door open. I'm like, fuck, my girl's here. It's my best friend. I keep a straight face, eye to eye. Best orgasm I think I might have ever had in my entire. I'm not gay. Best orgasm I've ever had in my entire life. Damn. Fuck, man. That's all I had, man. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
This is that guy.
That's all I got.
This is that guy.
46.
That's all I got. Fuck. Great face. Actually caught your man. Hands. Gentlemen. Guard.
Square, the most famous arena, the granddaddy of them all, Madison Square Garden. This is Johnny J.
How we doing, Madison Square Garden? Here's some noise for Joe Rogan, Shane Gillis. Is that Tony Hinchcliffe? Here we go. Hey, gentlemen. Raise your hands if you ever caught your jerking off. Raise your hands. Now, ladies, raise your hands if you ever actually caught your man jerking off. Yeah, all right. So, I was in the bathroom jerking off one time, looking in the mirror per usual, and I hear the door open. I'm like, fuck, my girl's here. It's my best friend. I keep a straight face, eye to eye. Best orgasm I think I might have ever had in my entire. I'm not gay. Best orgasm I've ever had in my entire life. Damn. Fuck, man. That's all I had, man. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Wow. 46 seconds.
46? 46?
Yeah, that was not good,
I
Johnny
gotta
J.
give him credit for the dismount. You gotta know when things are going terrible. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta bail when you can.
I
Give him
guess.
a little credit for that, folks.
Thank you, Joe.
You guys are fucking mean.
Yeah,
So mean.
I also wasn't that good, though, in their defense.
Johnny, let us cover that part. How long you been doing stand-up comedy?
About, how long? 46 seconds.
So this is your first time ever on stage?
First time.
Wow. What made you choose today to start stand-up comedy?
So I was sitting up there, and someone said Johnny Jones, and I said, that's what they used to call me in high school, right here, and they just dragged me out.
What made you sign up for this today? I know how you got selected. You got pulled out of a bucket. Yes.
Yeah, my buddy, as a joke, wrote my name down and threw me in.
Okay, well, there he goes, Johnny J. You leave with nothing. No joke book, no keychain. Put the mic in the mic. There goes Johnny J, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep moving along. That's it. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, people. He's got no sit. He's got no answers. And now, to recover from this, I'd like to present another regular on the show. You guys like regulars on the show, right? We've seen this guy's longest possible journey. You were with him when he was living in a van. You were with him when he had to fight many times to keep his position on the show. Undefeated, all time in battles. I present the Madison Square Garden debut of Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim. This is...
What's up, New York? I am an Asian man, which makes me an elite female athlete. Pretty much a Mexican woman. In Asia, we respect our elders. We don't make them run the entire country and then shoot them in the ear. When Biden heard the news, he was like, big deal, I almost died twice this morning. Love seeing that white patch above Trump's ear. I can't wait for the rest of the hood to come in. That's not an anti-Trump joke. That's a pro-KKK joke. I do the dry cleaning. Thank you.
Hans Kim, doing it again. You gotta love it. I mean, absolutely. Jokes the whole way through. The polarizing figure, Hans Kim.
Yeah, I guess I am polarizing.
Hans, how does it feel here? Look, you're at Madison
It's great.
Square Garden.
Thank you guys so much. I used to live here.
What was life like back when you lived here? Tell us about it.
A lot of it was outdoors. I was living in a van over by the old creek in the cave on Long Island City. Really sleeping next to cars. It was not great, but now I'm indoors. I'm in a beautiful hotel. So, I mean, I love being indoors in New York City. It's one of the best experiences.
Yes, I completely agree. Being indoors in New York City is better than being outdoors. Hans, what else is going on in life?
I'm doing great. My girlfriend is in Europe. She is so good at staying loyal to me here. She decided to take it on the road. And now, right now, she's in Ibiza at a pool party. So, you know.
Oh, what do you think she's doing?
She's indoors.
I'm sure there's lots of guys with normal shaped heads there, which kind of worries me. They probably have teeth that close all the way. I'm trying not to, ruin her trip. She spent $14,000 on it. So
$14,000? How did she spend that kind of money on a trip like that?
she's going to Ibiza, Italy, Spain. She's going to all the different spots where men exist.
What's your worst, truly your worst case scenario type of guy that she could hook up with? I'm interested.
Baking soda.
I'm interested to know what your worst nightmare is.
Well, Cam Patterson, but luckily he's here, so.
You guys know Hans Kim. Any thoughts about Hans? Joe? Shane?
Yeah, hell yeah. Great job.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, that was great.
I love you.
Love you, bro. That was good.
Thank you, man. I have a lot more. I've been writing a lot. I haven't been on
It
the
was
show.
funny, man. But this girlfriend shit's too real.
Yeah, that kind of bummed me out. Honestly, that bummed me out.
right now.
She literally went to the
I'm
worst places on earth.
Picturing raves and baby oil and chaos.
You can get a new girlfriend, Hans. You don't have to stay with the same woman over and over.
She texted me. She's going to be loyal. She's.
Oh, well, that counts. Nobody ever lies on text.
I got it on record. But apparently FaceTime doesn't work in Europe. You guys ever notice that?
You tried FaceTiming her?
Yeah, she already gave me like a prelude before she even went there. She was like, "By the way, FaceTime's not going to work there." So,
Oh, dude.
wow.
How long you been with her?
About a year and a half now.
Oh, that's a good run. You tried.
I'll let her know. I mean, you said
You gave it your best.
I'm gonna be faithful. So I mean,
Shut the fuck up. You're in New York City. You're going to do coke and you're going to have a good time. Like a normal person.
Gonna do a little bit of coke. Guys are gonna have fun, dude. There's
Little
nothing
bit,
wrong with that.
Hans. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd love to,
I
Joe.
want to see you do coke and open those fucking eyes up.
It's true. You can do whatever you want, Hans. FaceTime not working goes both ways. Well, Hans, you did it again. Rock solid set here at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden.
Thank you, guys.
Make some noise for Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the Legends bucket, Hans. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely incredible. This man is truly one of the best ever. Truly one of my favorite comedians for as long as I can remember. A true New Yorker. A monster. I present to you one of my all-time favorites. Gracing us with his presence, Ladies and gentlemen, New York's own Jim Norton.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Very nice. You'll have to, before I start, I apologize if I move. I hurt my neck. I've been taking jiu-jitsu for about a year and a half, and I hurt myself today. But no one has submitted me. In the whole year and a half, no one has been able to submit me once. But I realize it's because whenever someone puts me in a choke, I yell, "I'm going to come." Little jiu-jitsu life hack. You want someone to let you go, just threaten to turn their black belt white. So I was reading an article this week about Jerry Sandusky. Most of you remember him. If you're too young to remember him, he would like you. There was an article last week in the Daily Mail. They said he was convicted in 2012 of molesting a bunch of kids, Penn State coach, national scandal. But they said there was medical evidence that might have exonerated him, but he wouldn't allow his lawyers to put it into evidence because it was too embarrassing. All right, I'm curious. Apparently, he could not have had sex with all those children because he is medically impotent and his testicles are atrophied. But he wouldn't let his lawyers say that. You know, he didn't want to look bad. That's how fragile the male ego is. I heard you can't get it up. That's not true. You don't believe me? Ask those kids. They'll tell you. I don't understand pedophiles. I realize that's not a controversial statement. You're never going to lose the audience saying that. What do you mean you don't get it? I just don't understand that desire. Like, I don't even like children as friends. I don't like it. Like, I'm not rude. Like, if you have kids and I go to your house, I'm not going to ask you to keep them in the yard, but don't leave me alone with your child. Don't leave me alone with your kid. I'll explain that. That's a semicolon, not an exclamation point. Because I don't want the responsibility of entertaining your child. I have nothing in common with a kid. My friend's got a 6-year-old, and she left me and this kid alone in the living room. And it's just fucking awkward. There's nothing to say to each other. I kept hoping he'd get the ball rolling. And I'm like, fine, it's my job. I'll talk to him. But he was a stupid, stupid boy. I tried. I was like, so what do you think of this whole Gaza thing? You're a fucking idiot. And finally, speaking of abortion, they overturned Roe v. Wade, and in New York, it's obviously a very unpopular decision. I have very mixed feelings about this. I didn't know how to feel when they took away abortion. I think ultimately, I feel a woman should be able to do what you want. It's your body; no one can tell you. But, I can't say that I'm for abortion because I'm only alive because of an abortion that was refused. Roe v. Wade was January of 1973. April of 1973, my mother went for an abortion and they turned her away. The doctor actually refused to do it because I was 5. I remember it well. She was begging the guy to grandfather her in. She even held up my first report card to prove that I was not viable outside the womb. He finally just grabbed her by the shoulders and said, "Lighten up, lady, and drown this thing in the tub like everybody else does." Well, that was my set. Thanks a lot, Tony. I'm happy to be here. Shane, Joe, good man, Tony.
Unfucking believable. Perhaps one of my favorite jokes I've heard in a fucking really long time. That pedophile stuff's absolutely fucking hilarious.
Thank you, man. It's hard to do it with my dick soft. All right. Thank you guys very much. Tony, I love you. Congratulations, man.
Make some noise for your very own New York's own, representing strong, Jim Norton.
I will.
And now back to the bucket we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a human has to follow that. Make some noise. 60 seconds, uninterrupted, while Shane goes pee. Brought to you by Bud Light. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Oleg Cutler. Oleg Cutler. Here we go. You guys still having fun out there? Oleg Cutler.
Is Brooklyn in the motherfucking house right now, guys? Hell fucking yeah, guys. I don't know if you guys heard the news today, but Johnson & Johnson recently announced that they're coming out with an AIDS vaccine, guys. They're coming out with an AIDS vaccine. They're going to be calling it Magic Johnson. That's the name of the vaccine, guys. The only side effect is your youngest son might come out as trans. Might, guys, might. So depending on who you are, it might be easier to deal with the AIDS, is what I'm saying to you guys, is what I'm saying. Let's see. One of my friends recently told me that they're addicted to porn. And I'm just letting you know that's not a real thing, guys. What does that even mean? Like, as soon as you nut, you put it away. That's what porn is used for, guys. But I'll tell you when porn is going to be an addiction, guys. Porn is going to be an addiction when they start putting fentanyl in the porn, guys. When they start putting fentanyl in the porn, thank you.
Jesus Christ almighty. This is what happens if Beavis and Butthead made a child together. Guys, am I right? Guys, Brooklyn in the house. Jesus fucking Christ. Some pizza owner fucked a rat and made a fucking half a comedian. Guys, am I right? Holy shit. How long have you been trying stand-up comedy?
3 years.
How long have you been a Little League home plate umpire?
My whole entire life, Tony.
Oh my goodness. How old are you?
I'm 40.
Oh. You sound like a Honda that won't start. Holy shit. Why do you sound like that? What is that?
I don't know. I'm just laughing at my own shit.
What do you do for a living?
I am currently unemployed.
You always repeat your punchlines twice. Magic Johnson, it's a Magic Johnson. It's a vaccine, it's a vaccine. I'm unemployed. You're like something that grew out of a puddle in Brooklyn.
It's kind of true.
Kind of true. I did. I was actually raised in a puddle. This is fucking unbelievable.
Sounds like it didn't go great, huh? What happened? I missed it. That sounds terrible.
You didn't miss a fucking thing, dude.
You didn't have a good time?
I had a great time.
That's fun.
Out here.
I had a great time. Yeah, this is unbelievable. You don't even know that you do it, do you?
I'm not saying it.
I'm not.
Hold on, what are we making fun of him for?
He says everything twice. Like, I'm going to go get the papers. I didn't even know I did that. This is fucking unbelievable. This guy's broken. A true broken human. You live alone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Do you have any animals?
No.
What do you do for fun? What's a hobby of yours?
I'm an artist. I paint. I do like street art, graffiti, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. That sounds about right. Any pieces that we would recognize? Do you have like a George Floyd that looks like Kobe Bryant or anything like that?
Yeah, I guess.
What have you done? What are some of your biggest pieces of graffiti?
I did a mural in First Street Green Park at one point, or whatever it is.
What was on the mural?
It's a heart that's broken with a Band-Aid on it.
With a red band on it?
No, with a Band-Aid on it.
Okay. Wow. That's some real Brooklyn tough guy shit right there. Jesus fucking Christ almighty. You said 3 years you've been doing this?
Yeah.
All of it in Brooklyn?
And yeah, all over the city around New York.
That set you just did, is that some of your better stuff or is that like newer stuff or?
It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix.
Uh-huh. It's a mix. It's a mix. You have a trademark, that's for sure. It's unbelievably annoying, but it's yours. There's a reason why no one else does it. I love it. What else, man? What else about your life before I get you out of here?
That's pretty much it. I do comedy.
There must be something about your entire life. You're here at Madison Square Garden, streaming around the entire globe right now. You have nothing interesting to say.
I was born near Chernobyl. That's a.
Oh, it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to make sense. Oh my goodness. What kind of situation were you in where you were born near Chernobyl?
Just living in Soviet Russia. That's the situation.
That's the situation.
You know, Chernobyl was in Ukraine, right?
Yeah, well, at that time it was all the Soviet Union. It
Was
was
it close? How close were you?
about 150 miles.
Oh yeah, that's totally within the range. That's why you nuclear bombed up here tonight. But that's what the show's all about.
That's real? That's real?
Yeah.
How old were you when that was going down?
5.
Oh, shit.
I'm from,
Developmental period.
I'll be honest, I'm from 3 Mile Island, so I'm the, I get it. Nothing wrong with that.
Damn.
I thought it was funny, whatever. What are the odds? A guy from Chernobyl and 3 Mile Island gets stomped.
Did you know anybody that got fucked up?
No. Everyone's, it was kind of far from the fallout or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Not far enough.
Yep. It's far from the fallout. I never noticed any side effects. Side effects. I don't know anybody that was fucked up. My friend, take this little joke book. It's all yours. Oh, there you go. Side effect of nuclear fallout. Not being able to catch joke bugs. There he goes, Oleg Cutler. All different shapes and sizes of people. Let's go back to the Legends bucket, shall we, huh? Well, this is a goddamn pleasure and a fucking honor because, ladies and gentlemen, this guy started, I can say with no ego, this guy started the Austin fucking comedy boom. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time greats. I present to you the one, the only, Ron White. Oh, shit. They are on their feet.
Thank you. I literally didn't know they were going to do this. I was standing over there watching the show like everybody else, and they were like, I guess I can do this. We go to see Kill Tony a lot and in Austin. And a couple of weeks ago, we went down to Mitzi's, which is the bar downstairs. And I was talking to a guy that I didn't know. And I knew he was connected with our group somehow, but I didn't know how. And later I was talking to a guy that I did know, and he told me the guy I was talking to earlier was gay. And I didn't care if he was gay or not. I just couldn't believe he was gay. He just didn't seem gay at all to me. Whatever the fuck that means. I guess I don't have gaydar, whatever. I have paydar, so if you're selling pussy, bing, 100% accuracy, 100% of the time. One tranny, but that was on me. I overlooked. Asked Jim Norton. I talked to him about it. But I guess I can't tell if someone's gay or not. When I was like 20 years old, I was in a gas station bathroom and I let a gay guy blow me. At least I think he was gay. He seemed gay to me. But I didn't call him out on it or anything. I guess if you'd walked in the bathroom at that exact moment, we would have both seemed gay. But it was just him. think it'd be great to be a gay guy because here's why. You like dick, right? Because you're a gay guy and you have a dick. Perfect, right? I don't like dick at all, but I can't keep my hands off of mine. I like pussy, but I know if I had a pussy, I would ruin it. I would. I'd go straight to the sex shop and buy everything I could possibly cram into it. Every buzzer, rabbit ear, dildos the size of traffic cones. Didn't you used to have a really nice pussy, Ron? I ruined it. Now it's where I keep my shoes. I had my friend sew some snaps on my pussy lips so I can snap them shut and keep my shoes from falling out of my pussy. Thanks very much. There you go.
I mean, holy fucking shit. What's even happening here tonight? This is unbelievable.
Thank you.
This has to be just the most fucking crazy episode of Kill Tony ever. So many freaks coming out. Ron, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, let me just say this. I've been watching this show for a long time since I think the first time I saw it was in the main room at the Comedy Store, and maybe 100, 150 people there. And what I've watched this thing become is a way to reach out. How many of you know the funniest person you know is not a comedian? You just know a funny motherfucker somewhere. And that's where comedians come from. And Kill Tony has put a reach out there, and we're searching for these people. And not only that, but because of the mothership and the way we're set up in Austin, we have something to do with those people once we find them in a path to genuinely being able to make a living doing stand-up comedy. We're making that available to everybody. So thank you guys for being behind this 100% and making it the funnest thing. And we're all just looking at you going, we can't fucking believe what's going on. And it's great to be back in New York City. Thank you very much.
Ron White, let me just say before you go, there were so many of those episodes of Kill Tony when we first moved to Austin because it was one of the only places that we could even do the show indoors in front of human beings during the pandemic. And you came through so many times as an emergency guest when we had nobody else in the city at the time. And we watched the whole thing grow and explode. And you're a huge fucking part of that. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being you. Thank you for fucking existing. And you're one of the greatest badasses on planet Earth. One more time for one of the all-time greats, Ron fucking White. Unbelievable. God damn it. So cool. Thank you, man. Ron White, ladies and gentlemen. And now we roll to another regular. Everybody, you probably haven't seen this young man in a long time. He's been very busy on his own tours, selling out all around the country. No better time to use a big stage like this than for somebody who's gonna use it. I present to you an absolute freak of nature. This is Casey Rocket.
Spoon Man. All right, cool. Hell yeah. Get real. I got to get out of here. I'm going to be late for my quinceanera. Physically fast, spiritually Latino. Okay. So cool. Little hat work. Get lost. Come on now. Shouldn't have done that. All right, we're riffing. Lock the exit. It's been a tough week. Where was Stuart Little on 9/11? We know he had an airplane. We know he had motive. If he can't have a family, no one can. All right. Come on. Get real. Man. I haven't been this nervous since we held that car wash to save the football team. You should have seen Coach. He'd never been happier. You guys did this for me. Get real. Give me one last minute. Oh man, it's been a tough week. I was walking down the alleyway earlier, and a bunch of those dudes from Barstool Sports beat the shit out of me again. Kept saying, "What's the score of the Jets game, pussy?" I don't know, sir. I don't know. Now, do I? All right. So sassy. Yeah. People call me the Ric Flair of the New York comedy scene. Oh yeah. Because I exposed myself to a waitress. Okay. Come on. We got him. Casey Rocket, thank you so much. We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it again. The crowd is on their feet, signifying that the Crab Man has arrived. And indeed, we are getting word from the officials here at Madison Square Garden that is the fastest any artist has ever moved at a 180-degree angle, side to side, in the history of the building. Casey, you've done it again. How do you feel?
Thank you for asking, Tony. I feel electric. All my friends are here. I was inducted last night into the Guinness crime family. I'm so excited. Little Charlie, Charlie Daniels, Big Mike, everybody was there. They gave me the special cane of truth.
What kind of power or history does the cane of truth have?
Justice, equality, sanitation, numbers rackets, racketeering. Oh God, if you guys could get out of here, I'd like a moment alone.
You are a fucking wild, wild boy, Casey Rocket. How do you like New York City?
I love it. I had got here yesterday. I had Chick-fil-A. It was good. It was even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Big Chick-fil-A crowd.
Yeah. I mean,
Love
this is New York is famous for their Chick-fil-A. You can only get it here. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. It's a Gambinus thing. You wouldn't understand.
It's true. Joe Rogan, what do you think about Casey Rocket?
I got your ring, bro.
Oh, thank
You lost a ring.
you. It's my wedding ring. For any of you guys out there who think that I could never get married, you were wrong. I got married. Amanda Pandemonium. You ready? Open up.
Oh my God! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Did you guys plan that out?
You're definitely his friend, dude. You're wearing a Red and Stimpy shirt. You're definitely.
We got that on camera.
Did anybody get that?
Are you out of your mind?
Can he keep that ring? Can he
Swallow it.
Can he keep the ring?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
you
you
actually
can.
hold that. Who are you with?
You got to keep
Who's
that
that
ring,
Who's
dog.
that sitting next to you? You don't know? You're a plant, dude. Nobody catches with their mouth like that.
For those of you that missed it, which I'm pretty sure was 14,000 people behind him,
They pause.
the guy opened his mouth. Casey threw it directly into his mouth. He caught it in his mouth and then put it on his finger. Casey, do you know this man?
It was a perfect throw. He didn't even have to move abruptly.
Yeah.
It was barely moved. He barely moved.
Oh, it was a perfect throw.
Wait, you had a plant the entire show that was just here to catch a ring in his mouth?
And you trapped me. You trapped me into retrieving your ring, you clever bastard.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Did you hear the chink of his tooth?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it definitely hit his teeth a little bit. Yeah.
The
I
guy.
was worried you were gonna die.
Swallow that bitch.
Oh man.
So that's Amanda Pandemonium, that guy with a beard.
That's right.
Absolutely incredible.
Amanda Pandemonium, my wife.
That is your wife. It is a man. He caught the ring in his mouth. I mean, it was like the show was only for the four of us for a second there.
I feel like the simulation is real.
It was unbelievable.
Red Band and I know.
The stars
filming.
The stars are lined up right now. Casey Rocket in the zone. He's in full effect, chuckling with the cane of truth. He throws a ring. A man catches it in his mouth. What can I say that I haven't said 1,000 times before, Casey? There's no one like you in the fucking world. You've proven it again with Amanda Pandemonium.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. What a pleasure, New York. We did it.
Ladies
Keep
and
ripping.
gentlemen, Casey Rocket. Yes.
Oh. Wait.
Yes.
I gotta figure this out. It's impossible though, because he dropped that ring and you picked it up.
Yeah, I scrambled for it. I had to go underneath the curtain to get it. I saw it roll under the curtain. I grabbed it.
And you're just a regular guy by yourself that snagged that with his mouth.
Is that the greatest moment of your life?
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. You have a camera on that at all?
We did not have I don't believe we had coverage of
That's
that.
for us. That's just for us.
It's just for us. You're just going to have to take
You
our
guys
word
gonna have
for
to
it.
trust us.
There was one man in the front that opened his mouth like that, and the ring went directly into his mouth. He smiled, spit it up, put it on his finger. It's right there. This is unbelievable. Back to the bucket we go. This is indeed bucket pull number 6, I do believe. Make some noise for Manny Ramos, ladies and gentlemen. Manny Ramos.
Let's go, MSG. What's going on? New York? All right, guys. I finally have a girlfriend, which is great. I love that. I hate dating. Being single's fucking tough. Sometimes people are fucking mean when you're fucking dating. I know I was on a date with this girl. We're having dinner, and I'm looking at her. She's looking at me, and out of nowhere, she's like, you know what? It's all right that you're not 6 feet tall. You're a short king. It's kind of fucked up, you know? It's kind of like a double standard, right? Short king. I can't be going out with like a thicker woman and just be like, hey, you know what? It's all right that you're a fat queen. Date's fucking done, right? It's not fucking cool. I'm just kidding, guys. I would never date a fat chick, dude. Man. The thing that pissed me off the most about that date was that I'm 5'8", and this girl's 5 foot nothing. I'm a whole dick taller than you. Maybe not my dick. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you, guys.
Manny Ramos. Welcome to the show, Manny.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
How do you feel right now?
It's surreal. It's pretty surreal.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Like 2.5 years.
Where at?
New York City, New Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
You're originally from Jersey.
Jersey guy, yeah. New Jersey. Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fans from New Jersey. That makes sense. I could see how that would work out. What do you do for a living?
I'm a camera guy and a lighting guy. I own a small business that rents out equipment to commercials and TV shows and stuff.
Okay. Oh, the crowd is also a fan of cameramen for some reason. Very interesting. You're Mexican?
Ecuadorian.
Oh.
Same shit.
Yeah, we don't have a sound effect for Ecuadorians, obviously. What do you do for fun?
I don't know, this, rock climbing, just fucking bars, hanging.
Okay.
I don't know, yeah.
You have a girlfriend?
I do.
How long you been with her?
About a month and a half.
What does she do?
Whiskey stuff. She's gonna kill me.
Whiskey stuff.
She's a whiskey rep manager. She's gonna kill me right now.
Well, not right now. In a couple minutes, she's gonna kill you. Why would she kill you for that? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know, because I feel like I always get her brand wrong.
When else would it have ever have mattered that you got our brand wrong, except for right now? This would be the chance to get it right.
Right.
You get her brand wrong, like during sex. Money? Come on, man.
Man.
That's what I scream out every time. It's her brand.
Screwball?
Screwball? No.
Tiger Thick?
Whistling pig.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. Absolutely incredible. You have any special Ecuadorian moves in the bedroom?
Man, God. Not really, just my regular size cock.
Okay. What do you consider to be a regular sized cock? Just so that I can picture it in my head. Nothing gay.
What would you picture for an Ecuadorian move?
I mean, I don't really know. Like eating pussy with one of those like grapefruit spoons or something like that.
Is that a cocaine spoon? Is that what that is?
No, it's the spoon with the sharp edges at the end, but I don't know.
Is that a fork? What? A spork?
No, it's
Okay.
different.
Don't be funny now.
That's fair. Sorry, Shane.
I mean, don't do that either.
Fuck you, Shane. I don't know
That's
what.
good. That's good.
There we
That's
go.
good.
There we go. There we go.
Manny, what's the most interesting thing about you? You have any hobbies other than stand-up and camera work?
I don't know. Not really. Rock climb.
About time to wrap this up, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. You can wrap me up. It's all good.
Okay. There he goes, Manny Ramos,
Thank you,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen. There's a little joke book.
Hey. All right. I know. You want me to get those glasses? Some with you guys.
I'm pulling from the Legends bucket again. Oh, look at this. Look who's willing to share some material with us. This is absolutely incredible. One of the record holders for all-time appearances as a guest on this show. You know him from the Legion of Skanks and the founder of Skankfest. Doing a set for us, this is Louis J. Gomez. Wow. Look at this. Hell yeah.
Holy shit, Madison Square Garden. Wow. Wow. I'll tell you guys, I love eating pussy. I love it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. And some guys, thank you. I love eating pussy so much that I'm afraid that I'm gonna get mouth cancer like Michael Douglas. Do you guys remember how Michael Douglas got mouth cancer a few years ago from eating Catherine Zeta-Jones's pussy? That was a big news story. That actually happened. I can't get it out of my. Anytime I go down to my girlfriend, I can't even get to the alphabet. I'm like A, B, C, C, cancer. Fuck, I can't do this anymore. But here's the thing. I love eating pussy so much that even if I got cancer, I would still continue to do it. I would still continue to eat pussy. I'd be like that woman in that commercial in the 90s who had throat cancer, but she was smoking a cigarette through the fucking hole in her neck. You guys remember that bitch? She was like, I fucking love smoking cigarettes so much. I will never stop smoking cigarettes. She started slurping it up through a fucking bloody hole in her neck. We had to watch that at 3:30 in the afternoon after Animaniacs. I love cigarettes. That's going to be me. They're going to put me in a commercial for mouth cancer awareness, right? They're going to remove my lower jaw. I'm going to be like, bah. They're going to interview me about how much I love eating pussy. I'm like, how much you love eating pussy? I'm like, the cancers are going to spread to my hands. They're going to remove a few of my fingers. All I can do is this. I'm like, New York City, thank you so much. Good night.
Fucking unbelievable. Louis J. Gomez, another one of my New York brothers. Skankfest is sold out. He runs literally the best comedy festival in the world. You guys know about it. Skankfest exists. You know what? Why don't we go to the... Should I go to the Legends bucket one more time? Let's do it again. Oh, dear Lord Almighty. I present to you one of the front runners from his very first appearance as a guest on the show for Guest of the Year. we forced him to come back as fast as we possibly could because the man fits into the show like a perfect puzzle piece. You know him from a lot of your favorite movies. This is instant Kill Tony legend, Harland Williams. Oh my God. Harland live in the flesh from Madison Square Garden.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Ma'am, if you could twirl your head around like a demented owl. Folks, I'm happy to be here. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little under the weather. I have Lyme disease and, well, don't laugh. But I've been seeing a lot of comedy here tonight, and it's been a little safe. It's been a little too easy. So tonight I'm going to do a joke that's definitely going to get me canceled. They're probably going to have to cut it out of the show. I don't care. I'm going to do it. It's racist. It's anti-religion. It's anti-women. It's anti-trans. It's anti-gay. I'm going for it. Fuck off. I don't care if I have Lyme disease. I'm fucking doing it. You ready? These three black trans walk into a gay bar with a Jewish guy, a Palestinian guy, and a hang on, sorry. Fucking Lyme disease. I can't finish. Fuck off.
Harland Williams, ladies and gentlemen. The Lyme disease got the best of him. Oh my God. Ooh, this is the craziest episode of Kill Tony ever. I present another bucket pull coming from the comedian section. This is bucket pull number 7, the comedy stylings of Jason King, ladies and gentlemen. Jason King. Oh, big pop from the New York comedians. This should be interesting. Make some noise for Jason King.
Woo! Madison Square Garden, make some noise! Woo! Hell yeah, I love walking out to music. I recently did a show where I walked out to Carl Douglas's Kung Fu Fighting. You guys know that song? Yeah. I like that song because you never hear people write songs about other obscure skills, right? And you never hear bump, 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 niggas playing frisbee. I love that we're doing comedy like this, right? We didn't get to do comedy during the pandemic, but the one thing I do miss from the pandemic was the fact that we were able to put anti-vaxxers through Jim Crow laws. Right? We were like, you're not locked up anymore, but you can't eat here. Right? If you aren't vaccinated, you got treated like a black person in the 60s. It's like, hi, welcome to the restaurant. You vaccinated? No? Well, read the sign, nigga. Outside! And put a mask on because you make me sick. I told that joke to my grandma. She's like, Jason, how could you make a joke about Jim Crow? I was like, well, grandma, this time I'm a white. I said that joke recently on the show, and this white lady was like, that never breaks me up. Thank you very much. I'm Jason King.
Fuck yeah, a full set. Jason King from Queens. Rock solid set. Representing New York very well.
Yes, sir.
How long you been doing stand-up?
It's gonna be 5 years later this year.
I love it. 5 years.
Yeah.
You do this for a living? What do you do for work?
No, I'm a product strategist.
Okay.
And I do stand up at night, but hopefully one day I could just do stand up.
Yeah, that's true. That's how the magic happens. Tell us more about you. What else is interesting about your life?
I've been producing music for 13 years.
What kind of music?
All kinds. I think like music is just kind of math, and if I think about it, it's all just different equations.
You sing, you make it on a computer. What do you do?
All kinds. On a computer, but I play guitar. Sing. I can't really sing. I won't put that kind of pressure on myself. But
you play guitar?
I play guitar. Yeah.
Really?
If that's what you want, I'll do it.
You sing in the shower.
What do you think?
If you play something in B flat, I'll do it. If you play something in B flat, I'll do it solo. I'll take whatever guitar you want.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right.
Come on. Let's go.
All right, let's see what happens here. Jason King grabbing, wait, that's Marcus King. Wait a second. Are you guys brothers?
We have dreams.
This is the weirdest episode of White Men Can't Jump I've ever seen.
They was kings.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a little guitar solo from Jason King. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. I mean, this is Kill Tony. You just watched a man have a fucking great comedy set and then kill it on the guitar live from Madison Square motherfucking Garden. The greatest arena in the world. Jason, how do you feel?
I feel fucking fantastic.
Well, you did it, buddy. Simply doesn't get any better than that. Here's a big joke book. Make some noise for Jason King. That's how the magic happens right there. Absolutely fucking incredible. You can't even make this up. Unbelievable. And now it's time for another regular, ladies and gentlemen. This young man, I mean, what can I say? He's the only regular ever to be made a regular after one appearance.
That's my next question for you. I kind of started off the break when you mentioned it, but I chose the song for you based on what you were talking about with the Kennedys, Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. What part of you feels like this is right now a pretty high stakes good versus evil kind of fight that we're having here? rumors that absolutely that they were involved in the death of his uncle. Have you heard him speak about that recently? And do you find that timing that he's working his right now, what he's doing right now, as we talk about the Kennedy assassination, just coming out about that and what's happening right now? Does that tie all together for you? That doesn't seem like that's what makes sense to me. No, I've been in the air. That was for sure. You've lit this whole show on fire, Sir Jerome Corsi. He will take your calls when we come back to Coast AM. All the good stuff, yeah. Camps keeps you on top of pop culture. NBC has officially picked up the drama Suits LA and World's Point Guard Society. Stephen Amell and Brian Kramer are on the cast of Suits LA, set in the same universe as the creator of the original Suits, first developed after its predecessor became the top streaming series of last summer. Joseph Romero and Sophia Robb then Gordon Hayes and Naomi King star in World's Point Guard Society, which follows a suburban quartet of neighbors who get entangled in murder mysteries. The new Suits LA or World's Point Guard Society are on the network's fall schedule, but they could turn up as mid-season replacements for the fall of 2025. Fine. And that's what's poppin' on Camps on iHeartRadio. Here's this week's iHeartRadio countdown of the top TV streams.
Popular by Get Your Stream On. Starting us off this week is the Apple TV Plus spy drama Slow Horses, as people binge in anticipation of this week's season 4 debut. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on Netflix falls out of the top 3 at 9. That's followed by the Mexican drama series The Accident on Netflix. In at 7 is The Bear on FX on Hulu. Pursuit Innocent on Apple TV Plus, falling back to 6 this week. Debuting at number 5 is The Return of the Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power on Amazon Prime Video. That's followed by Dark Winds, which originally aired on AMC Plus, but 2 seasons are now available on Netflix. The top 3 starts off with the season 4 debut of the mystery comedy Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. The new dramedy Chaos on Netflix, starring Jeff Goldblum, debuts at number 2 this week. And holding on to number 1 is the dramedy Bad Monkey on Apple TV Plus, starring Vince Vaughn, our top stream show.
And those are your top TV streams of the week on iHeartRadio. You're listening to Weeks Away from our iHeartRadio Music Festival presented by Capital One.
Taking you over to T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, September 20th and 21st. Stream only on Hulu.
This year you can be there to witness all the incredible once-in-a-lifetime performances live and in person. Buy your iHeartRadio Music Festival tickets now, starting at just $55 plus taxes and fees at AXS.com. Summer's here. Now, always making it for your sunny days. keeps you on top of pop culture.
Chilling new study, roughly 4 in 10 LGBTQ plus adolescents and young adults in the U.S. aged 13 to 24 seriously considered suicide in 2023. 12% actually attempting to take their lives, an increase from the previous year and far higher than the age group at large. Those findings come from a new survey by the Trevor Project relating suicide prevention. It also found that roughly half of respondents were unable to get mental health support when they needed it, and alarmingly, the same percentage of 13 to 17-year-olds in the community reported bullying or harassment, targets being even more likely to try and take their own lives. Not surprisingly, 90% of those surveyed expressed that the political atmosphere of anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric and legislation had a negative effect on their overall well-being as discrimination, threats, and violence against the community continues to rise. 45% of individuals or families considering moving to a different state with the culture war affirming their human rights and freedoms. Individuals in those areas and those who have a strong, loving, and supportive family environment are found to have less than half the risk of self-harm. More info on the survey and a link for tax-deductible donations to help prevent suicide are at thetrevorproject.org. I'm Camps on iHeartRadio.
Ducky. How are you, girl? I've missed you dearly. Excellent. Hey, come to my Discord. Let's talk. Excellent. It's the only Discord I've ever sent you. It's the one that has 5 people in it right now, but I'm the only one. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Exactly. You got it, girl. Exactly. Well, hello, my friend. How are you? Can you hear me, Ducky? Ducky, can... Hello, how are you? Just one moment, my friend. I'm gonna ensure that I can hear you in all of your glory, and I want to hear all about your life. All right. Here we go. How have you been? Can you hear me? 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 Ducky. Hello? Ducky. Can you hear me? Ducky, if you can hear me, please say something. If you cannot hear me, I don't know what this does. Ducky, can you hear me? Oh, that's Liminal. How are you, Liminal? Liminal, are you Ducky? Hello? Hello? Well, perhaps you are. Perhaps you are. Who knows? Oh, yeah. Here, I know why you can't talk though. Because your microphone's using Telegram. So leave the Telegram. Oh, okay. Yeah, change that. Let's talk, girl. Ducky, I'm going to tell you all kinds of good stories. We're going to learn all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going to peer into that beautiful mind of yours. You can peer into mine. We'll find out all the secrets of the world. It'll be wonderful. Absolutely. As you do, girl. Okay, so I see you're in the Discord. Can you hear me in the Discord? Yeah, that's probably right. Because I have so many of them. So if you're in there, if you can see the camera that's like fingering the camera, do you see me fingering the camera? Excellent. Well, unmute that one. That's the one you need to unmute. Look at this. Look at this. I even have this within like arm's reach, bro. It's the womanizer. When I go viral, girl, I'm gonna sell these like it's going out of style. Every woman on earth is my goal. She has 3 of them. One in her nightstand, one in the trunk of her car, and the other always charging. All right, can you hear me in the Discord? Excellent. Hello. Excellent. So you can hear me in the Discord, correct? Yeah. Okay, so that's because I've got like a bunch of speakers now. Ducky, here's what you want to do. Leave this Telegram call and try to speak in the Discord call, okay? Okay. You got it, girl. But if you're in this Telegram call, you will not be able to talk in the Discord call because you only have one microphone, and your microphone's being used in the Discord, or in the Telegram call. There you go. Now I hear you. Beautiful. How are you, girl?
Oh shit! Wait. Okay. The problem is that I can't hear you on Discord.
You can't hear me on Discord. Go to this one where I'm fingering. Okay. Make sure you can hear the one that I'm fingering.
I'm very much on that one. Yeah.
Okay. So can you hear me?
I can hear you, but only because I have Telegram. I'm like missing it.
Okay, well that's fine. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Excellent. Well then let's talk. How are you?
Great. Although I do need to figure this out because since I'm in the Telegram,
You're getting
I
an
can hear
echo.
myself talking, and
Yeah.
there's just so much going on.
That's okay. So just a moment. Okay, now you shouldn't be able to hear yourself. Hold on. Now you shouldn't be able to hear yourself in the Telegram anymore. Can you hear me? 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 All right. No, you did. Okay, the camera that I'm fingering.
I'm on that one.
Okay, turn that one sound on. Do you have it on?
I'm trying to figure out see my microphone, they go forward, but when I touch it, nothing happens.
Oh, if you have that microphone. Okay, so what you want to do, I can help you. Hold down that profile, scroll down, and press unmute for me.
That doesn't look like there's an answer to that in sight anytime soon, does there?
Rothschild with the space in the center.
Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on. That's such a... Okay, talk. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Damn, I think I made it the wrong one.
That's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it.
It's the one with the kid in front of it.
You'll get it. You'll get it. It's okay. Hold on. I'll get it. Yeah, do that.
Unmuting it.
That could be. Just one moment.
So funny, like audio.
Because I'm amazing. Because I'm amazing. You should be able to hear me now. Can you? Excellent. Okay, so we'll just We'll just talk on this. That's fine. Just one of those. How are you, lovely?
Oh, good. Very good. Yeah.
What's new?
What's new? I have a new job.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, I could have helped you with that big time. But congratulations on the new job.
Thank you.
What is it?
You were like telling me.
Oh, good. I did tell you that. Excellent. Good. Excellent. So that helped?
Yes, it did. I finally sat down, did my resume, like nice, in a nice way, and I actually learned something interesting from it, like that was totally not related to resumes to American at all. It was like it was so romantic. It was like the Roram Ipsum text.
Oh, sure.
The history behind that. I was like, oh, it's so sweet. I love like tech nerds, man. You know, it's like they're so like poetic, but they're like humble about it and like honest.
That's true.
You know.
So how do you like your new job?
It's pretty good. I liked it. People are nice and pleasant to be around, and I get along with people very well. So it's good.
Excellent. Have you considered being a live streamer anymore?
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay. So you like your job, and how long have you been in it?
It hasn't been too much. It's been like a month or so.
Oh, okay. So enough to get your feet wet.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. How are things on the boy front?
Oh, wait. What did I tell you about that?
You're always bouncing boys around, so I'm just kind of.
You seem so like, I mean, no one else is like,
Yep.
no, like actually, I do have a boyfriend now.
Well, wonderful. Congratulations.
It's a steady one.
Good for you. Excellent. Well, that's what you were looking for, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm like, honestly, now I'm like fucking obsessed with it.
Beautiful. That's great. Excellent. Well, then, good. How long have you been dating?
Basically since like mid-June.
Okay, so good. Excellent. Do you think you're going to marry him?
I fucking hope so.
Wonderful. Good for you.
That's the plan. It is different now, I think, dating because I'm not like asking anymore, you know? Or even
Sure.
so it's like you kind of it's like wasting time is not.
Have you guys had that conversation? I know it's early, but do you think you're both? Oh, wonderful. Well, beautiful. Excellent. What do you do for a living? Excellent. That's right up your alley. You like nerdy guys. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's wonderful, and I'm very happy for you. You should know that someone with your heart deserves a person who matches theirs. So I'm glad that you perhaps found the one for you. That's great. Excellent. What else is going on that's good in your life? Hello? I do. Purposefully. This is the biggest event in global history. Excellent. So you've got a new job. You've got a new boyfriend. That's amazing. What else is good going on in your life? And what is it? What's the book? It's called. Oh yeah, I know William Burroughs. Yeah. Yeah. Let me think. Is it? There's a William Burroughs and there's a William S. Burroughs. I think William S. Burroughs is a television producer and William Burroughs is an author. What was the name of the book? Ducky? Donkey. Oh, Junkie. And how was Junkie?
It's basically this like modern realm. He sort of, it's like it's written really well. Like it's not like a boring kind of. It's like when I think of autobiographies, I'm like, like no, like this is it's written really well and it's very story-like, but it's based on like real-ish things that have happened in this guy's life, and he deals with. He's dead now, but he dealt with heroin addiction on and off for basically like the majority of his like adult life, and he just sort of talks about it. And it's interesting because it's almost like a field guide for like this underground world of like you would only know these like secrets if you were like actively in that specific addiction, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how every psychopath has like their like in-group and their specific things that like nobody else would get unless you're like in the know and stuff. It's like that with this it would have lost like the back of the world. It's like totally outdated now, but because these things change constantly. But yeah, it's pretty interesting book. And it's just like written. It's easily digestible.
Excellent.
Which is great. Yeah, I think it's great for that because So he's talking about addiction, and there's like a bunch of different wide variety of people who like maybe don't read a lot, who are like actively in addiction because people don't bring benefits to them. Like, so it's very good. It's like, it's a good way to work through it. And then with my boyfriend, like, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna read that too. And then I read it at the same time. Like not literally at the same time, but like, yeah, so it was like sweet.
Have you met his parents?
No, so
That's okay. It's early. It's very early.
like tell me, and you do like fatherly advice.
Okay. I would say that you're handling everything thus far very well. You're in this beautiful honeymoon period that usually exists within a relationship. I would tell you that you are doing the right things to build a healthy relationship. You guys are bonding. You guys have similar interests. The way you talk about them is really breath. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's really nice. I mean, I see, Ducky. I've seen you come in here in good times and in bad, and sometimes you may not even remember some of the times you've come in here. And no, you're absolutely fine. And that's behind you. You are maturing, and you are in a really great relationship. And there's nothing better than that. And also, you got a new job, and you were able to position yourself well in this new position. Apologies for the reverberation. And you were able to position yourself well using AI. And is it in a field that you like? Certainly. Did you have a chance to finish your degree? How long till you're done with that? Did you just say something? Oh, boy. You saying hello? Can you hear me? You're good. You're good. So you are someone who is really in a great place in your life. You're in just, you probably won't remember this, but remember this when you're 50 years old and you're a beautiful MILF and you can think back. I was in my early to mid 20s and I was in love and I had a new job, and for all of the difficulties that are going on in the world, my life was going pretty well, and that's really great. You'll always remember this time of your life is a really wonderful time, perhaps one of the best times of your life. May I ask, how did you meet your boyfriend?
I really love that part you just said. It's really sweet to hear that you're listening and stuff. And yeah, I feel like it's at this age, I think it's also too much to think about.
You okay?
So this is the I know.
Just how did you meet him? How did you meet him? That's fine. That's how 90% of couples meet nowadays, so don't think that's weird at all. No. What do you mean? It's totally in character for you. It's super easy. You can do it when you're on the toilet. You can do it in bed. You can do it in the car. You don't have to like go up and ask someone out. That's mortifying. You know how hard that is to just go up to a random stranger and ask them out? I mean, that's really difficult. All you're doing is swiping right, girl. Oh, you met on like in on a social media platform. Okay, that's different, but that's okay. That's becoming more common as well. Are you comfortable saying what social media platform? Oh, cool. That's great. Perfect. Was it Twitter Spaces? And then you just happen to be in the same area? No, I don't think that's weird. Are they near you? Well, then that's fine. I mean, you get to see them. Okay, well then. Whoa! Red flags. Holy shit. Wait. You mean you haven't met this guy in real life and it's been 2 months or 3 months? And I could have been hitting on you this whole time. I was super fucking respectful. I'm like, Ducky is in a relationship. Bravo for her. And I know you're in love and all of that. But you haven't even, this guy hasn't even fingered you yet. Motherfucker. Okay. Well, let's just be honest here. That's not a relationship, girl. Okay. So now we have to talk about this. Why haven't you met? Loser, move on. Okay, so don't you love how I love this guy? I was like all about it. I'm coming up with poetic wording about him, and then all of a sudden I find out that you haven't met him yet. Okay, total red flags here. How far away is he in terms of hours of a drive? How far away is he in terms of hours of a drive? Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, there's a major red flag. He either is in a relationship, married, or there's some other kind of red flag. Ducky, I live on the other side of the country from you, and I thought about seeing you much more often than that. And if it would have been 3 hours away, it would have been a done deal. I can't believe that this person hasn't invested the time to go see you. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to talk about this in terms of an accident, so just put a plug on it for a second. Yeah, definitely. But no, Ducky, we definitely have to talk. Good on you. Top secret. Okay. Hey, Ass Munch, get into the fucking Discord, dog. Ass Munch, come to the Discord. There's a girl in here. Hey, come to the Discord, dude. Thank you. Oh, so don't think it can't work out, but we gotta talk. Yeah. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, girl. I mean, you got a pen pal, basically, who you're calling your boyfriend. That's not your boyfriend. A boyfriend is a guy who you date, who brings you to orgasm, and you want to continue to see. That's a boyfriend. You're not even close. You haven't even been potentially in the same state. No, it's not a goal. It is a huge red flag. I mean, look, I'm telling you this like your father or your older brother. Yeah, this isn't e-dating. This isn't e-dating. This, okay, so have you asked him the question, hey, why don't you come visit me? No. Ducky. Why haven't you asked him straight up when you gonna come visit me? Ducky, you're too easy, bro. You're too easy. And it's now weird. Now it is weird. Let me ask this. Do you guys FaceTime? So you don't even do what we're doing. I mean, like, I'm doing 50% more of what your relationship is with this guy. I don't need. Look, Ducky, you heard me. No, he's not. A diamond would have driven to you within the first 2 or 3 weeks of it getting serious, and he would have plugged you so badly that you can't get his name out of your mind, and you would be in a committed relationship, and you guys would be seeing each other every weekend or every other weekend. No, yeah, just because you're spending a lot of time with him. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, Ducky, why haven't you gone to visit him? Wait, I mean, I know I'm kind of being. I'm asking you, like, if you had a girlfriend here and you guys were having coffee, I would say, okay, why hasn't he come to you and fucked you? And you'd be like, well, we're just talking or whatever. And then, okay, why haven't you gone to him and fucked him? Well, we're just talking. Okay, well, why hasn't he turned on his camera? It's a good question. You don't. You are. I mean, I understand that you're a little shy, but you've sent me pictures and you've, like, shown. Pardon me? You're the only person here. And if anybody is in here, they're just pictures of her face. She just showed me what she looked like. In fact, when I was in my early 20s, and if I were a girl, I would have looked like Ducky. Exactly. So, like, don't think that if you're listening to this now or in 100 years that she sent me anything scandalous. No, if she would have, I would be celebrating the fact, but nevertheless, don't worry. I'm going to tell you this. Nobody listens to this. Absolutely no one. So one day when they do, you'll be happy about this. And all the women in the world would be saying, red flag, Rabbi, help her out. I'd say, okay, as your girlfriend or as your boyfriend or as your confidant, there's something wrong here. Okay, the weather's been nice. So it's not like, oh, it's been snowy, it's been icy, 3 hours, that's quite a travel. No, you could make 3 hours tonight. I used to make a 3-hour commute every day, and I've gone 3. You acknowledge that? That's weird. Ducky, you're lonely, and your loneliness has made you vulnerable for companionship. Pardon me? You're not a loser. You are, in your own way, a unicorn, and you don't understand it. You're a woman in crypto, and that's very, very rare. But without going into all of that, there are just some things, without me making fun of this guy and just roasting him. No, I don't. But you know that I liked him at the beginning, thinking, oh, that you guys are going on dates. No, you guys aren't doing anything like that. honestly, he's just like a friend who you have built up into a boyfriend. He is not a boyfriend. And if you call him your boyfriend, Ducky, that's kind of... Okay, I want to get you pregnant. That doesn't mean I'm your boyfriend. That means I am a red-blooded American male. Okay, so he's horny, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a great guy. And he can talk about marriage and all that stuff. That's cool. Talk about visiting me, dog. Like, actually, that's really weird. Totally fucking weird. If he won't, totally weird. Why am I not, like, just laying this out? If he is talking about marriage, but he's never held your hand, don't you think that's weird? Ducky. Let me put it to you this way. I'll be you. Hey, Ducky, I just met this girl. She is amazing, and I think we're gonna get married. And you'd be like, oh, great, Rabbi, tell me about it. And I would say, well, she's really interesting, and she's smart, and she's in all this cool stuff, but we've never met. No, that actually is not. I don't know. Okay, so there is e-dating, but you don't live far enough away that you need to e-date. It's been enough time. There's something weird here. I can tell you, look, there is definitely something. Okay, I'm trying to think of any long distance relationship that I ever had with a girl, or even just dating. And I can tell you, they start like this. Perhaps I'll be on a dating website or whatever, however we meet. But usually there's like a week or two of exchanges, and then or maybe less than this. Well, let me say this, actually. There are two ways I've gone about it. I'll tell you one way, and I'll tell you that. So like on Tinder, there's like 1 to 2 weeks of the courtship or whatever, maybe even less, probably just 1 week, if that. And then there's an ask, hey, do you want to go out to dinner? And I can tell you that there have been girls 3 hours away from me who I didn't know they were 3 hours away from me, but I made it work. We went on a couple dates, at least on multiple occasions. And the reason is because I wanted to make a relationship work, or I wanted to meet them. I wanted to hold them. I wanted to enjoy their company. These are all real things that humans want to do. And you're like, oh, I'm nerdy, I'm a loser. You're not. You don't see it the way that people see it, but okay. It's hard for people to assess their own value. With that said, let me tell you the other half of the dating story. So there were 2 ways that I would go about dating women when I would date women on Tinder. The first was that courtship way. Actually, and then there was another way that I did it. I was able to hack Tinder. This was 9 years ago. I was able to use a rooted cell phone, like an Android device, that was able to follow 256 users at one time with one press of a button. And I was also able to change some other settings in it. So I could get so many girls to like me. It was ridiculous, to the point where I felt like I beat Tinder. How do you beat Tinder? I went on dates with a woman who worked for Match.com, which owns Tinder. And we swiped mutually. And she wanted to know how I had such a high score in their internal system. Because exactly, it's like I set off some kind of alarm, and she had to meet me to see what was going on and pick my brain. And we had dinner in Westwood, which is like in Beverly Hills, basically. And so with that being said, but that wasn't my strategy. Then I had another strategy, and this is the big strategy. And this just works. It either works or it doesn't. Okay, so I'm telling you how guys do this. So forget about me hacking Tinder, even though it did happen. That's not a way that this guy's going to use, or most people. But there's the, hey, I'm going to court you. And then there's the other way that I've used, where I would just go to a girl's profile and I would say, send me your digits for a jackhammer. And I would just get girls' numbers like crazy. That's all I would say is, send me your digits to get jackhammer. And just boom, 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 boom. Just digit. Why? Because I didn't beat around the bush. I know what you want. You know what I want. Let's make it happen. And I can tell you, girls who are 3 hours away at points, San Diego, and you go make it happen. So with that said, maybe I'm a little bit different. Okay, so it's weird. I don't want to say weird. I don't like that word because it's charged. It's different behavior to unconventional, perfect. To has he ever been in a relation? Is he a virgin?
No, he's like, he's not, he's like normal, but with the baggage of, like, being not like horny. He's like autistic, but like smart autistic, but actually, it's like, he just like,
And you're sure he's not a virgin?
I mean, I don't.
Oh my God! Oh, here we go. Here we go. You tell me you've got this boyfriend and that he's not a virgin, and this very. So it was I. Okay, this makes total sense. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm telling you, you've never seen a more charismatic individual than a 23-year-old Rabbi Rothschild, and I was the biggest virgin in the world deep down, and nobody knew it. 20, yeah, I lost my virginity at 24. I was lived a traditional life and did not want to commit to anyone with whom I was not in love. However, I ran into the issue where my chasteness became a disadvantage because it showed that I didn't want to commit. And when a man's afraid of commitment, or it shows a symbol that he's afraid of commitment, it's difficult for you to be in a relationship. So I'll tell you what, and I mean this, I'm comfortable enough to say it. I've been blown by, I would say, like, you could put it in the Guinness Book of World Records how many chicks I've been blown by, because it's a lot. Because very few guys would be like, yeah, I don't have sex, just blow me, and it goes down. But that's how I went for like at least like 5 years of my life. Now, once I started to have sex, the way that it happened was I actually put out an advertisement. At the time, you could do this on Craigslist, and I requested an older woman show me the ropes. I wanted to become an expert overnight, basically. And I found a very open-hearted, very nice woman who was twice my age. She was a professor, like a drama professor. I was 24. I wanted to, yeah. She was a very pretty woman who took me through the steps, and then I just went crazy because then I knew what to do, and I got so good at it that people would pay me. Women would pay me as a gigolo to either fuck them or fuck them in front of their husbands, and so long as the husband wasn't there, they would pay me to fuck them. I mean, okay, sure. And then, yeah, so I went from 0 to I lose track at 42. Meaning, like, I can name 42. After that, I lose track. I know. I'm telling you, I tore it up. Oh, I'm the cleanest individual on earth, and yeah, I have. And no, I understand, but especially to be a gigolo, you have to. And exactly. So with that being said, I can tell you as someone who was like cautious, you can go the complete opposite way as well. I can tell you also though, there's something here. Okay, so he's autistic. Nothing against autistic people, but it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it has to be the guy for you. Look, you can have a totally nice, normal dude who works in tech and is 28 years old, has a college degree, has their shit together very easily. Pardon me? Yeah, I mean, I'm not dumb. I know what age you are approximately, and you're going to go for an older guy who perhaps is a little more mature. You think is a little more mature. This is just how women are. I mean, and men go for a little bit younger. It's fine.
find someone who's willing to understand you. So it's like the capacity to understand you and the willingness to also want to understand you. Do you know what I mean?
I do. Why do you call what you're doing? Why do you call it e-dating? Why don't you just call it dating?
Well, because for me, like, I would never take this seriously. Like, ever. Like, it was confidential, really. You're so charming. Like, but I'm e-dating. It doesn't mean that e-dating anywhere.
E-dating? You're good. I mean, why wouldn't you just call it dating? Why wouldn't you just say, I'm dating a guy?
I think it's going to take the same stance as you.
Yeah, because it's realistic. Like, if you're dating a guy, you expect to have met him. Right?
And I'm like, there's no way. And then also, from the beginning, it was very much like, and everyone was like, I enough to think that way, or gonna cheat on you. It's like, why are you have a problem?
I think so. Look, I know you do, and you are. I said that. I'm telling you right now, if I line up 100 guys against the wall, there are like 3 guys or 4 guys that are just like you. You could be though. You could be, and you know you could be. We talked about it before, getting on dating apps and things like that, but that's fine. I just want to make sure from the perspective of where you are with this guy. Like, you heard me coming into this. I wanted nothing for this to be like, yeah, I met a really mature guy. He lives in New York City. He comes down to see me every weekend, or I come up to see him, and it's really nice. Or he works in Jersey City, or he works in Philadelphia, or he works in Cherry Hill, or Trenton, or Princeton, or Edison, or he's a professor in New Brunswick or in Camden, wherever the hell this person is, and he comes and visits me, or he sees me, and he cares about me, and all of these things. Not like especially if this guy is 28 years old and he hasn't come to see you yet, especially looking the way that you do, it's weird. I'm serious. Okay, this is. No, he's not. You know what cool people do? They meet you in person. I mean, seriously. I'm serious. Like, okay, if I were to tell you this, Ducky, I met this. Yeah, then he's not the guy for you. You want an assertive man. You only get one chance, basically. And why are you going to take it on some loser? You want a guy who, when you reproduce with this man, and your children have to. Exactly. No, you. Other than the fact that he wouldn't ever go see his kids because they're 2 miles away. I mean, like, okay, you and I have been talking about this for like, I don't know, a little bit of time. And the conversation that keeps coming up is, or in my mind, why haven't you said, why don't we want to go see each other? And you said that you're scared and you don't want to intimidate him. How long are you going to do this? Let me ask you this question. How long are you going to do this? When? Okay, that works. Hey, that works. I can live with that. Yeah, I am. If you're telling me bug, okay, what is it? Okay, sweetheart. This is bad news bears, okay? Bad news bears. And you're actually hurting yourself. Why? You don't recognize what kind of catch you are. And there are a lot of guys around you, or just on the internet in general, who would court you and see you. How long is this guy going to wait? I mean, any guy, if you were at a bar and some guy came up to you and spit game, you might go back with that guy and not this other guy. Why? Because the guy who he's there, it's about proximity to you. This other guy's 3 hours away. It's a Saturday night. Why didn't he come see? Why isn't he talking with you right now? Okay, Becky, you sweet thing. You are. Did you say it's parasocial?
That's definitely a thing that could happen online. It's like your brain is developing these apps that you can't use without hurting each other.
Right.
And if you're to do that in real life, or you're not, you don't need apps.
So,
You're so sweet.
well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just going to tell you how it is. This guy's either hiding something or he's acting differently. And maybe I could talk to. I mean, I don't want to talk to him. No. You have to understand, there are alpha males and beta males in this world. And an alpha male would have driven you by now, and you'd have a regular fuck buddy 3 hours away, if not a boyfriend, a real boyfriend. Why? Are you kidding me? There are people who drive cross state for pussy. So 3 hours is nothing. Especially, it's more than that. It's far more than that. You could go get a hooker 3 hours away and just stick your dick in her. It's about the fact that it's somebody you love. No, you don't. You don't like the fact that he won't come and see you. It most certainly is. It shows that he is not assertive. No, he's not. A good leader. Look, I don't want to argue. We're not arguing, and I'm not going to be able to convince you. You're damn right I'm fine. They would think you're weird. They're going to think that or they're going to think this relationship is fucked up, right? Your girlfriends, if you had girlfriends, would be like, run. There are red flags all over this. Now, oh, and there's that? Motherfuckers. Look, Ducky, I would love, you wouldn't do this, but if you should date online and find somebody better than this guy. You don't want this guy. You don't want this guy. You don't want this guy. What's going to happen someday, not long from now, 3-4 years from now, you're going to come home from work and all your bank accounts are going to be gone, and he's going to be freaking out because the Raiders didn't cover against the 49ers, and you're broke. And you're going to say, what the fuck? You just cleared out all our savings? And he's going to say, yeah, and I bet the house too. Doesn't matter what he makes. He doesn't make enough to own a house. Meaning, like, he's still going to be paying a mortgage or paying rent, not to the point where he's financially independent and you can blow 10 grand a weekend. He's not going to be at that point. And if he is, great. Then I'm talking out of my ass. But basically, I'm thinking he's like a normal person. And if you know anything about normal people, essentially, they're going to slip up. And if they slip up, they're not going to have the parachute that other people would to be able to protect themselves from financial losses. Okay, so he has like a bunch of red flags. Well, let me ask this. What kind of gambling does he like to do? Sports gambling? Crypto gambling. That's not gambling as much, though. I mean, okay. I mean, it's different. Crypto's different. It is gambling. And is he obsessed with it? Is he obsessed with it? Okay, then you should just see the writing on the wall, girl. This guy cares more about money than he does about you. And that's pretty obvious because he spends so much fucking time with crypto and none of it fucking you. I don't beat around the bush. I put things very clearly. And
So, I don't know, it's like I'm trying to take like the innocence that people have
sure. Naive, okay. Right.
And so he's telling me like he's like I'm like he doesn't really like that much. He's a bit like if I had to, he doesn't describe it this way, but I'm going to describe it this way because I feel like it's easier to understand. I would say he's a bit where you're like you don't really like people that much. It's like
Antisocial?
Well, yeah, but it's
Coming up in the next part of the show.
Stop. You stop. Listen to how you're talking. You haven't even been in a room with him, let alone me. Right? You've never been in a room with him, yet you're talking about him. You're like, oh, you should hear how he takes over a room. You mean a Twitter space? Come on. You don't know. You're in love with an idea of a dude. And this happens. Okay, so hold on a second. We're gonna ask ChatGPT. How about that one? We're gonna ask ChatGPT what to do. This is a good one. Just one moment. I've never done this. Okay, so what's ChatGPT gonna say? I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna explain what has happened, and we'll see what ChatGPT thinks. I mean, I have my kippa, I have my yarmulke, and then I have like a beanie that I wear, and then I have a face mask that I wear. It's just kind of nothing. Wow. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, trust me, I get everything. I remember, I totally know it's only gotten worse. I absolutely know. Try facing it head on every single day of your life on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to ChatGPT. In just one moment, I'm going to tell it what's going on, and I think it needs my microphone. So just a moment, I'm going to mute myself in here, and it's going to say, run for the hills. Just kidding. Just one moment. It's a Harry Potter shirt.
I know, I love that.
I have a friend who says that they have a boyfriend. Period. The boy lives 3 hours drive away, and my friend has been talking to this person online for like the last 100 days or so, but they have never met and they've never had the conversation about meeting, and it just seems a little strange. The guy is very much talking about how he wants to do things physically with my friend and get married, yet he's never mentioned the idea of driving to go see her. What advice could I give this person? Can you hear me? Excellent. You know what? I never told you. People think, like, I can tell you multiple men I know, at least 2 or 3, who think you have the sexiest voice. Okay. I know at least 2 guys off the top of my head who have been in my stream at least 2. Oh, maybe like 4 now. I know some guys who have had some deep crushes on you, and they really like your voice. And I'd be like, all right, dog, settle down. I've known some dudes who have had some deep crushes on you. Okay, here we go. More than joke. Okay, so I'm going to now tell you what I asked ChatGPT. I said, I have a friend who says that they have a boyfriend. The boy lives 3 hours drive away, and my friend has been talking to this person online for the last 100 days or so, but they have never met, and they've never had the conversation about meeting, and it just seems strange. The guy is very much talking about how he wants to do things physically with my friend and get married, yet he's never mentioned the idea of driving to go see her. What advice could I give this person? Now, hold on. I know there's the thing at the end of this month, but you're already saying he's pushing that off. So I'm saying that that's not really talking about ever seeing her. All right. So here's what it says. It sounds like your friend is in a long distance relationship with someone they've never met in person, which can be challenging. Here are a few pieces of advice for you. Have an open conversation. Encourage your friend to have a candid conversation with the partner about their expectations and plans for meeting in person. This can help clarify intentions and address any concerns. I agree. Assess the relationship. Suggest that your friend consider how their partner's actions align with their words. If their partner is talking about marriage and physical intimacy, but isn't making efforts to meet or discuss, that it could be a red flag. Even fucking ChatGPT uses red flag. Be cautious. Remind your friend to be cautious with online relationships, especially when they involve strong commitments and personal discussions. It's important to ensure the person they're communicating with is genuine. Plan a meeting. Encourage your friend to suggest a concrete plan for meeting in person. If their partner is serious about the relationship, they should be willing to discuss and arrange a visit. It's absolutely true. This is such a key sentence. If their partner is serious about the relationship, they should be willing to discuss and arrange a visit. And it shouldn't be at the end of this month, oh, I'm going to be traveling for business. You've played that game, girl. Trust their instincts. Advise your friend to trust your instincts and take your time, and to make sure you feel comfortable and safe in the relationship. It is important that your friend feel secure and valued in the relationship, whether it's online or offline. I think that's fabulous advice, and this isn't the guy for you. So that's fine. You could tell me that you think you're going to get married for the rest of the time, and I still wouldn't believe it. Why? I don't think people in the future.
Like, he's so smart. He's a smart guy. Like, when I tell you, like, there was this one time that he was like,
I can tell you this right now. No one fucking watches this. So if you are watching, come to my Discord right now. I have a girl in here. You can talk to her as much as you want. You can steal the conversation. Please, actually, come in here and date this woman. She needs you. I need you. Okay, go ahead. So wouldn't that be like intellophilia? I think intellophilia could be it. I just made up a word, but I think it works. Well, I didn't make it up. I'm using intella, meaning like wisdom, and philia, meaning love of something. So intellophilia should be love of smart people or something. But I'll just ask ChatGPT what is it? Okay. I like one word. So like that's cool, but that's 2 words. Why do I have to make it 2 words? And being attracted to smart people should be 1 word. That should be a word that we have in society. And if we don't have it, I come up with my own word and justify it, and then I start seeing it being used. I really do. I see this. I've seen a lot of words that I'm like, you know what, that should be a word, and I don't know why we're not using it. And I start to use it. Like here's one. This was mine from a long time ago. But I like the word hilarious. What's hilarious? Fucking hilarious. Everyone says, oh, that person's so fucking hilarious. Okay, well, just combine them. Hilarious. All right. What is an attraction to intelligent people?
Rabbi, like what you were just describing, I feel like is like what it means to be like a philosopher. Like,
Oh.
you know, you just gotta like keep going. And...
It is sapiosexuality, but I just think that was 2 words. Beautiful.
I mean, I get where you're going.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Hold on. Let's ask it. What the fuck is intellophilia? What is intellophilia? Like attraction to smart people?
Yeah, like bro, like he was like talking to me about.
Hey, I'm fucking smart too, girl. Intellophilia is a term that describes a strong affection to intelligent individuals. The term, while less common than sapiosexuality, reflects a similar concept, including finding intelligence and intellectual prowess especially appealing in a partner. People with...
Why do you think I love talking?
Oh, man. But sometimes, like, I just make shit up, and that one's right. All right. That's like, I love that shit. All right, girl. Thank you for stroking my ego. But I like that. We both learned 2 new words. Or you learned 1 word. I learned 2. I think I've seen sapiosexuality, but didn't really connect until just now. And so we've got sapiosexuality and intellophilia. Wow. You know what? Both of those would be really good usernames for Instagram. Wouldn't they? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you're attracted to intelligent people. Okay, drive up to Princeton, put a sign on your car saying, we'll fuck any guy with a SAT of 1400.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm past that phase in my life where I could do something like that.
No. Trust me. To a college age dude, you are prime time. So don't you worry about that. But
You're cutting out, Rabbi.
okay, I'll say it again. I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, girl? Excellent. To a college age guy, you are prime. So don't think that anything like that. Okay, so what are we thinking with this guy? You have to, I mean, in my opinion, you do what you want to do. But if you want my advice, And I think this is just rational. You need to do exactly what ChatGPT said, which is you need to set up a day that you're going to meet. And you need to give him, in my opinion, you don't have to give him an ultimatum, but you need to come close. Meaning, okay, let's role play it. You be him, I'll be you. Let's see, does that work? I think so. Okay. Exactly. Okay. Let's come up with his name. So let's make it a funny name. Hey, Popeye. Okay, this guy's name is Popeye, okay? Hey, Popeye. You know, hey, how are you? Excellent. I wanted you to know that we've been talking since midsummer, and I really loved the time that we've gotten to know each other, and I love our conversations that we have, and I want to get to know you better. I want to know, when can we have our first date? Yes, I just asked you when we are going to have our first date. Okay, do you know you only live 3 hours away from me? Okay, excellent. Okay, so we could meet halfway. Absolutely. What day do you want to meet halfway? Why don't we just meet this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Today is Sunday. So today is Sunday, September 8th. Next weekend will be not mid-October and not when you're going to be in this other country. So why don't we meet in a week and let's just have coffee. We'll just meet for coffee. No pressure. But I'm totally right. This is... Here's what you should do. Actually, you came up with a really good idea. You should say to him, hey, buddy, whatever his name is, Popeye or Buddy or whatever, I want to see you. Hey, Cutie Pie Honey Muffin, let's meet this weekend in a place that's halfway to us, and I'll meet you at the Starbucks off of the freeway, and let's get to meet each other. What's wrong with that? I'm so right. Okay. So you're dating a degenerate fat gambler who won't meet you? What the fuck, Ducky? Ducky, you can do so much better than this dude. Oh my God, let me date for you. Give me your Tinder password. I'm gonna swipe right for you. Who cares about that? You're already past that. You love his heart and all the other shit. You've gotten past the fact that... Yeah, of course you don't say that. He's not a diamond. No. You know what a diamond is? A diamond is someone who just graduated from Princeton, who is working for Goldman Sachs in the city, and is looking at perhaps moving to the Hamptons in the next 5 to 10 years, and he wants to date you. That's a diamond. You dating an overweight... Okay, you dating someone who isn't physically ideal, to you at least. Okay, he's fine, but not ideal. And you're going for the cream of the crop, or you should be. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to continue to role play. Quit breaking character, okay? I just asked you really good questions. Okay, So here we go. Starting over. Here we go. Hey, so we've been getting closer, and I wanted you to know that I appreciate the time that we've spent together, and I want you to know also that I'd like to see you if you want to continue seeing me. I'd like to see you in person, and so I'd like to talk about a date. I know you said that you're going to be traveling to Bali and Tora Tora, and also I think you were going to go sail the seven seas. You can do all of that. Perhaps we might be able to have like a formal date next month or the month after or whenever you can plan that out. That's totally fine. I'm not talking about a formal date. I want to see you. I want to hug you. I want to look you in the eye like I hear your voice. And just one moment. Just one moment. Hold on. Because Ass Munch is going to think I'm saying this to you, and I'm not. We're role playing, Ass Munch. No. We're role playing, Ass Munch. This is not what you think. This is not what you think. How are you, Ass Munch? Hell yeah, you should have been. You just came in on some role play, dog. Hey, wait. Can we let Ass Munch in on this conversation or no? I understand. Yeah, because Ass Munch is gonna say exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. To some extent, you are this psychology major, so you know all of these phrases. I can understand it to be the idea that you feel in a state of safety when you think about something.
Putting them in a compromising situation, So the common security is like your vulnerability
Ducky, you're going to need all the cognitive security you can get after you tell our friend Ass Munch about what's going on. All right. Ducky, it's your story. You tell it. Then I'll tell it. And then you correct me if I say anything incorrect. I'm going to give you another dude. He's at the bottom. Scroll down a little bit. Hey, Ducky, have you ever thought of doing voiceover work? Oh, it's really easy. All you have to do is create a Fiverr account, and then you basically are able to, people will book you for jobs, like $50, $100. But, per week, it's an extra $200 or $300 you'll be able to make. And all you have to do is read a script that somebody reads to you or sends you. So it might be like, hey, we want you to read this 30-second commercial, and you just read the words. Or, hey, I want you to do this, the captions on my, I want you to read the captions on my YouTube video, and you do that. No, you'd be fine. Honestly, you have, like I told you before, that a bunch of people I know personally, and fucking Ass Munch can tell you all about people who have liked your voice. But I think it's a good way for you to make money too. It's really easy. So what do? You literally just have an account like you would have like an Instagram account. People go to your account and they say, for $100, will you please read this script? And then you have to read it to them within 2 to 3 days or so. And then they pay you once they're satisfied with the results. And there's a third party that holds the money. And so that, like basically neither side gets screwed out of it. So it's not like you have to do all the work and you don't get paid, or they pay you and you don't do any of the work until basically both sides are satisfied. Then you get your money. But it's really easy for you to do. So if you want to know what that service is called, it's Fiverr, Fiverr. You just download the app, and all you have to do is just say voiceover services, and you put the amount of money that you would do it for, and you can have different levels. If somebody just wants a 30-second read, you can charge $100 for that. If somebody wants something more, you can set your price and just look at other people's profiles and see what they have. But this is free money. I mean, all you'd have to do is read stuff. It's easy. Anyway, with that being said, please tell our friend Munch in your best summary what is going on in your life. Then I'll do it. Do you mind if I say it or no? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Okay, so can I just tell him? Can I say 3 sentences? Can I say 3 sentences? Can I send 3 sentences to Munch about him? That's all I need. Actually, all I need is 1 sentence, but.
He's so thoughtful, and he's fucking deep, dude. Like, I mean, this sounds so hard to anybody who's like not involved, but this is straight up what it is. Like, I mean, this is what I'm lucky enough to be able to experience this part of it. So, like, yes, he's fucking deep.
Munch, doesn't this sound like a woman who's in love? Munch, I asked Munch a question. Munch, doesn't this sound like a woman who's in love? Oh yeah, she's in deep. Oh, Munch, it's getting so good. Just prepare yourself. Tell us about your dream, girl.
I had a dream where he was in it, and literally, like, he made me laugh in words. It was his stand for rapping, some shit he says. Like, and that's like later on, like, before we were just thinking about
You are lying. You are lying straight to my face, because I know on 2 occasions you've told me. You have told me that you have had dreams about your favorite rabbi. Unless you're telling me lies, I'm telling you have. I'm telling you. You have. You said, Rabbi, I had a dream about you last night. On at least 2 different occasions. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't sexual or anything like that. You were just like, I dreamed about you because we were talking before I went to bed or whatever. But I am saying exactly. No, it's different. You're in love with this guy. But I just don't want you to think that this is the only guy you've ever dreamed about ever. Because no, I know you've dreamed about other people too. Isn't that weird that when we can't really use our phones in our dreams?
I never was able to read words in the dream before, but now I can. And honestly, it's kind of sad because I think it might just be.
Wait, why do you say when you pick up the phone that you awake? I said, isn't it weird that we can't use our phones in our dreams? And it seems to be similar to what happened with you, because when you try to pick up his call, you awake. And I'm saying that's common. That's not strange. Okay, so with this said, what else do you want to say about the guy? Hold on, he did some other really nice things. He reads. You guys read books, or read a book together. Okay, you're so.
We talked for like 6 hours yesterday.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, it's just so funny. So we talked for 6 hours yesterday, and then after we hung out, like an hour later, I fell asleep. And I had a dream, and of course he was in it again. And in the dream, he makes me laugh. I'm laughing about the dream.
Yeah,
And that doesn't happen.
He's about to make Ass Munch laugh too. He's about to make Ass Munch laugh too. Okay, so aside from this guy in your dream, aside from that, what else does he do that makes you happy? You guys talk about the future together and all those other things.
Express, but like he also likes psychology.
So do 250 million Americans. This isn't like a rare guy. I'm serious. If you're lying, hey, he didn't know about I don't even forget what it is. Intellophilia. Yeah, it's when you like disconnect from yourself or something.
See, he didn't know what that meant. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you major? How do you have a minor in cognitive psychology and you don't know what that means? So listen, he's a smart guy. Like, believe me.
I believe you. I really do.
He's smart as shit. And I'm like, is he this guy?
Maybe it's fucking with you.
I don't think he's fucking with me because I think that he really does want to have a relationship.
Hold on. Come on. Tell the rest of the story, girl. Okay, then maybe I'll just ask the questions and you answer them. Okay. Ask Munch, you ready? Now, I will say this, and I mean, I want to preface it with this. When Ducky first came in telling me that she had a boyfriend, I was really, really happy for her. Genuinely, in my heart, I want Ducky to find the man of her dreams, and she's a catch. She is smart, she's pretty, she's funny. Like, with that being said, ready, Ducky? How many times have you met in person? Go. Poor Ducky. Okay, now wait. Let me ask Munch this. Now, Ask Munch has been in a lot of relationships, and he's a really great person to be in on this because he's had flings. He's had like really advanced relationships as well. Okay, let me ask you this. Ask Munch. Let's say there was a girl you liked, okay, and you were talking to her online, and you had interest. How far would you drive to go see her for a date? It's a 10 out of 10. You're talking to this girl all the time. 6-hour conversations. Thank you. Fucking ass much. I could give you a big ass Bugs Bunny kiss right on your goddamn lips. Exactly right. Exactly fucking right, man. There isn't anything in this fucking world that's gonna stop me from getting to the girl. There's nothing. 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 No, he's not gay. No, there's something else going on. No. I think he likes you. Just that. No, you're definitely cool. We wouldn't be hanging out with you. You're what? Damn, girl, you have some self-confidence. Who told you you're hot? I asked you a question. Who told you you're hot? Hold on. Ask much. Who told you you're hot? Good on you, girl. I like that self-confidence. A humble person. This from the girl who just said, I'm smart and I'm hot. Good on you. I'm saying, I like your confidence. Honestly, Ducky, I've never heard you speak with that kind of confidence, and I like it because you are, and you have to realize you can do so much better than this dude. But wait, hold on. That's not the end of the story. Okay, there's more to it. Okay, so I'm with Asmudge. I would drive to Maine. I would drive from Southern California to Maine. I would drive from Seattle to Miami. I would go, like, if I really loved someone, I would travel internationally for them. If I love someone, there isn't anything in this world that's going to stop me from getting to them. I mean, I know Asmudge knows exactly what I'm saying. No. He's old. He's not 19. He's a decade older than that, perhaps. So, okay, let's get down to brass tacks, okay? Asmudge, realistically, I know, like realistically, not like a 10 out of 10. Let's say an 8 out of 10. Not saying Ducky's an 8 out of 10, but for like a girl who you get along with, who's pretty, who you probably could fuck, how far are you going to drive for that? 8? Yeah, exactly. Would you drive? Okay, would you drive 4 hours? Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Okay, but if you really love this girl, you would be like, this weekend, let's meet up for a date, right? Okay. Huh? Okay. He probably has notifications on. He probably has notifications on, so he just clicks it right away.
And I'm like, bro, this guy means he like created a bot to read my messages just to ignore them. Like there's no way.
Okay. Let me put things. Let's just talk about this. You had a 6-hour conversation with him recently, right? Yeah, exactly. Do you realize that he could have gotten in his car, driven to you, stuck his dick in you, brought you to orgasm, got back in his car, driven all the way home in that amount of time? You realize this, right? Like, it's not like, right? If he's willing to spend 6 hours with you on the phone, then just do it in the car.
I know.
No, don't think that. He's already got you on lockdown, girl. You've never even seen it. Don't say that. What if he's just a head? You see him and he's just a head. There's no body. He's a cyborg. You're dating a mech warrior. I know you're not. I know you're not. I know you're not. But this has so many red flags. You could literally say, I'm dating a red flag. You shouldn't say, I have a boyfriend. You should say, I'm dating a red flag. This is no, you don't. This is weird. You should just say to him, literally, this is literally what you should do. You should say, hey, I know that you said we're going to have a date when you return from some country next month, and that's cool. We need to meet for coffee this weekend or next. It's up to you, and we'll meet halfway, and I'll meet you at Starbucks, and that's that. It's as simple as that. It's very simple. Exactly. Am I right, Ass Munch? And if he's smart, yeah, I mean, exactly. And if he's smart, he would be like, dude, why are we going to Starbucks? I'll get a hotel room right at the interstate. And I mean, come on, he loves you. He's gonna want to be with you. Wait. Obviously, he doesn't because he hasn't driven to see you yet. And he. I can hear it in the background. Is that Ass Munch? No big deal. Here's this. Okay, let's talk it out. Okay, no, you can't do that. You have to give him a choice. So you have to say, I really want to see you. This weekend is the 15th and the 16th, and the following weekend, or this weekend is the 14th and the 15th. The following weekend is the 21st and 22nd. I'm free both weekends. I want to see you for coffee, and we're going to meet halfway in the middle, so it's an hour and a half for both of us. That's really easy, and let me know what time you want to meet. It's as simple as that. It's not like, what's he going to say? What excuse? No, it's as simple as that. You have to be assertive. Hot chicks are assertive. They know what they're worth, and they know if their time is getting wasted, and yours is getting wasted. Like, honestly, if he can get his shit together enough to travel internationally, he can figure out a date with you. I don't want to blow up your shit anymore, but you're hot. You're right. You're smart. You're right. And yeah, exactly. You're getting catfish. Well, I'll tell you what, Nigerian princes want to meet. If you gave the Nigerian prince enough cash, he would meet with you. No, in all seriousness, you should say, look, XYZ is an hour, like New York City is an hour and a half away. Let's meet there. Or if that's too busy, we'll meet in whatever's an hour and a half away. Or whatever it is, wherever you want to go. But you already said Massachusetts. Which is fine. It's just like, okay, dude, Massachusetts. You're fine. No, I didn't say that. I didn't know. But I'm saying, she said he's 3 hours away. She says he's 3 hours away. So if he drives an hour and a half from Boston, he could probably be in Connecticut. And if she drives an hour and a half from where she is, she might be able to meet him in Connecticut. No, don't do that. But let's just talk it out. Ducky, like you had a 6-hour conversation with him. Why wouldn't you say, hey, why don't you just get in the car and we can go see each other? So, Ducky, let me tell you this. You're in this state where I've had a lot of women friends with, okay, cool. I'm going to still continue to tell you exactly what it is. But it shows a lot of confidence that you're willing to say that. All right. With that said, you are in a state where not going to beat around the bush. Ducky, you need to get fucked really, really hard by some random dude so you get this guy off your mom. That's all I'm going to say. But ask Munch, am I wrong? Exactly. It would get her mind off this guy so quickly. But the thing is, she's afraid to have sex with anybody else because she's getting dragged along by this guy. So she's like in this like hallucination. But basically, if she Oh, okay. Are you going to meet those children first, or are they going to be 3 hours away too? No, I mean, come on. Okay? So it'd be another thing if it was like you met him like at the beginning of the month or the beginning of last month or the beginning of the month before that. But it's been longer than all of that. I mean, these are just like red flags out the ass. Like literally your life is a golf course and you have 18 little red flags around it. So I think he's real. But so I think he is. Why wouldn't you want to go see Ducky? Okay, so I think he could be afraid of commitment, and it could be because he's a virgin. Have you ever had a conversation with him about intercourse? He says that he wants to birth your child, or he wants you to birth his children. You know who says that? Virgins. Big, huge virgins. You know who doesn't say that? Dudes who fuck. Dudes who fuck say, I'm going to fuck you tonight, girl. Wait, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine if you want to say that, but that's very milady-like. You know what I mean? By like, you're like, chivalry's dead and, pardon my fedora. I'm telling you, I know the type. Don't tell me he has a neck beard. Does he have a neck beard? Okay, good. No, he's not gay. No, he's not gay. He I think is a virgin. I think he's a virgin. That's not really. Not if he's crying afterwards. Not if he's crying afterwards. No. That's probably true. Yeah. So there's obviously a reason here. So okay. So Ducky, watch Ask Munch and I. We are going to role play this. Okay. This is how it should go down. Okay. So Ask Munch, your name is Buddy. You're the dude. I'm Ducky. So ring, ring, ring. You pick up the phone. Hey, it's Ducky. Hey, I wanted you to know, Buddy, that I've had a lot of really wonderful times with you. And honestly, I want to get to know you better. I know that you said next month. Wait, hold on. We can go into all of that. I'm your knight in you're my knight in shining armor. You came in on a steed. We're gonna ride off in the sunset together. Our life is a fairy tale. You're gonna birth my children. We're gonna have grandchildren together. We're gonna walk off in the sun. All that bullshit. I get it. All that. Absolutely. Let's get down to brass tacks. Let's get out of the fucking fairy tale. Okay. So with that said, we've been spending time together, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the time that you've invested in our friendship at this point. I know that would be an insult to call it that, but whatever. Okay. And I know you said that next month we can meet for our first date, and that's really nice. But I want you to know that I want to see you. And I know that there are 2 weekends coming up that I'm free and that I'm not working. The first is the 14th and the 15th, and the second is the 21st and the 22nd. I want you to know that I'm willing to drive to you if you want, but I think it's probably a little easier if we meet in the middle. Let's just meet and have coffee and let's see each other. Let's go have, we don't, it doesn't have to be a big fancy date. I just want to see you. I want to hold you. I want you to hold me. All of these things that you say that you want, hey, I'm not talking to you, little girl. I'm talking to Buddy. So, Buddy, with that being said, what do you think of that? Exactly. You're gonna come up with some kind of an excuse. And but wait, hold on. Ducky, you have to understand, you're playing chess against this guy, and you're gonna have him in checkmate, and it's gonna be up to you to be a woman and say, all right, well then I don't think this is the right relationship for me, and go out and get fucked the next night, which is what you should have done to you. Or you can actually come up with a plan, and he can say, yeah, I do want to see you. Let's, if he's smart, he would say, let's not go to Starbucks. Let's go to dinner in whatever, wherever you want to go. If he's really smart, he would come to you. He would say, if you really want to see me, I want to see you too. I'm going to make time for you. I'm going to make time for you, and I'm going to drive to you. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. I 100% agree. Would have done it. Here's how a normal relationship would have happened. We would have met in mid-June, and by July 1st, we would either be fucking with regular meetings every weekend or so, or we would have moved on. Don't waste my time, and I'm not going to waste yours. Am I wrong, Ass Munch? Yep. Yeah, you are. By like losers too, kind of like losery dudes. And when I say losery dudes, it's not like you're like, oh my god, he's so gorgeous, he's tall, dark, and handsome. He's like, the way that we heard him described. Okay, on top of all of these other issues that he has with like being addicted to things like gambling and stuff, and not being like physically where he wants to be or whatever, he hasn't met you and he hasn't given you a reason. That's the biggest red flag in the world. That he hasn't met you. Yeah, he has a good apartment because it's either got a girlfriend there or a boyfriend, or it's got something that he doesn't want you to see. If he has his own place, why the fuck wouldn't he come down and see you, and then eventually you come up and see him? No, you don't understand. Quit using these terms, e-date. Okay, e-date is a little bit different, as I understand it. It doesn't have to be. E-date's, it's a huge umbrella term. But what you're in is not a good relationship by any means. You're in kind of a catfish zone. You can very easily be taken advantage of. And so what you need to do is give him, you say, look, there's this weekend, and if it doesn't work for you this weekend, there's next weekend. And if neither of those work for you, then absolutely. But I don't want to. You do you. But what I'm telling you is that you need to tell him what's up, or you need to move on. It's as simple as that. You're wasting his time, you're wasting your time, and most importantly, you're wasting my time. I want you to come in here and say, Rabbi, I have the best boyfriend in the world. He treats me like a princess. We hang out every night or every weekend. No, but if I know you're wasting your time with a guy, in the long run, you're wasting all of our times, including his. Wait, no. This is healthy. I'm glad that you did this. It got us to the point where you know you have to make a decision. Honestly, tomorrow is Sunday. He has nothing to do. You have nothing to do. You very easily could be like, hey, let's meet for coffee. And if he doesn't want to do that, that's fine. You can be like, let's meet for coffee next weekend. And if he doesn't want to do that, you say, let's meet for coffee the third weekend. And if he doesn't do that, then you just say to him, I don't think this is the right relationship. Wait, let me finish what that I was saying, because it's really important. It's really important. It's actually the most key phrase that I'm going to tell you. Then I don't think this is the right relationship for me. What up, Tempura? Tempura living like a pimp. How you living, baby? Hey, Ass Munch, did you know that they wrote, I think you know this, they wrote a Reddit post about me on Kick? I appreciate it. If you could, I'll send it to you. It's on the main Kick page. It's basically like, it says like, does anybody know who this fucking rabbi is who spams everybody on Kick? They're amazing.
Dude, Rabbi, you don't even fucking know. Like, I literally have a sticker of you.
Hell yeah.
I only give you a
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No way. Guess what? Guess what? I think they took down that post. Ass Munch, you saw it the other day, right? Right. And I'm looking for it right on here. Yeah, it does. It's Rabbi Rothschild. That's okay. Not Rabbi, not Rabbi. In Harry Potter? Sure. Ducky. So I think they took down my post, but I took a screenshot of it. So I'm going to send that to you, okay? They didn't say that. Wow, I'm so surprised. Wow, I have so many missed calls from you, Ducky. Not purposefully. Not purposefully.
I guess.
Not purposefully. That should be okay. Check your messages, and you'll see. It says, "Does anyone know what the deal is with that rabbi guy who spams chats?" They say in some of the streams I've watched, a guy who's supposedly a rabbi keeps spamming the chat with paragraphs of junk about his YouTube channel. He gets banned by mods and then comes back later with another alt account and does it again and again and again. People say he does it all day, every day. I eventually found his channel and no one is watching, even though his spam says he's viral and record breaking and all of that. Does anyone know what this is about? I've been seeing this for months and it still keeps happening. Why does he do it if it's not getting people to watch? And why hasn't he found a way to? Why hasn't anyone found a way to stop it? So I thought you don't get it. They don't get it. Exactly, 100% right, bro. Oh, totally. I've got 4 bots that I'm working on right now as I talk to you. So don't think that I'm not. But okay, so do you know what you need to do, Ducky? You need to call this man tomorrow, or this boy, or whatever, and you need to say to him, I'd like to have coffee with you this weekend. And if you can't have coffee this weekend, let's have coffee the next weekend. If you, or in the week, whenever, make some time for me. And if you can't, then I think I need to find someone else. It's as simple as that. And that's the best phrase that you can have. I need to move on. You don't have to say someone else. You just say, I need to move on.
See what happens. Honestly, I'm just like nervous about something.
Yeah, that, you don't want that. You don't want you, but here's the thing. You don't want to you don't want to stick your dick in crazy, and you don't want crazy to stick your dick in you. Stick in you. So okay, easy there, crazy. So what you would want to do first is at least meet in a neutral place where you can like feel safe, and if you want to move on from there, you certainly can. But especially not having met him before, it's good to be in a public place. I mean, go ahead, tell him that. And if he says no, if he literally is, let me put it to you this way, Ducky. This is exactly how it goes down. If you send that text, come fuck me now. If he is not at your doorstep in 3 hours, he's not the guy for you. Absolutely. It's the best thing that you're going to hear all fucking night. Here we go. If you send me a text that said, come fuck me right now, if I'm not at your house in 3 hours ringing your doorbell, something is wrong.
I know, honestly, because
Excellent. Right, exactly. You could. No, not just dudes. Okay, then why fucking play around? I mean, let me ask this. Do you guys exchange photos, or is it just you sending them to him? Wait. That's different. That's different. Do you have a picture of his face and his dick in the same picture? In the same picture. Then he could just be taking any fucking dick on the internet and sending it to you and telling you that's what he has. You think it is? Okay. You know how you would know? If it were inside you, if he came and visited you. Okay. You do that for Ass Punch, and you send me the pictures of you naked, and I'll be the judge of those. Maybe they weren't good enough pictures. Please do. It's period Rabbi Rothschild rules on Discord. Of you? All right. Anyway, but in all reality, so he's got you right where he wants you. But wait. Is your face in the pictures you've sent him? Naked? Oh, he's got you right where he wants you. Okay. All right, Ducky, I've told you everything that I can tell you. You need to have coffee with him within the next 2 weeks. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and you should definitely not put your own sex tape. And you definitely should not put your own sex tape on Instagram. That's another big one too. Definitely not. But with that said, if you don't give a flying fuck and you're proud of what you've got, go for it. Flaunt it. Girl, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about me. My sex tape is live on Instagram. To this day, it's still live on it. Can you hear me? It's me? All right. Well, shit happens. I'm doing the best that I can. What I can tell you is that we've given you everything that you need. Okay. So you need to call him tomorrow and say, I want to meet you for coffee for the next weekend. And if you can't do it then, do it the... No. Quit talking about that. And quit interrupting. Just listen to this, please. I want to meet you for coffee next weekend. And if you can't make it for coffee next weekend, I want to meet you for coffee the following weekend. And if you can't do either one, I think I need to move on to someone else. If you tell him that provides guidelines, it gives him options. It's a mature way of handling this. You know what's immature? Saying that I'll see you next month. Hey, send me some pictures of you naked. Hey, let's talk on the phone and do all this other bullshit. I'll call you my girlfriend. You call me my boyfriend, but we never meet. That's all bullshit. You know what isn't bullshit? Actual, real adult solutions. And the solution that you need to tell yourself that you're going to do tomorrow is call this guy or text him and say, I want to meet you for coffee next weekend or the following weekend. And the world is my children. Dog, do you know I am going to be the most eligible bachelor when my stream goes viral and everyone will know about it? I'll be able to plug every single chick that I want to. I think so too. I appreciate that. That's the highest compliment you can pay me. Well, perhaps someday. And I've already told you our plan, Ducky, and I've told you this. If you have forgotten, let me remind you. I am an advocate for life extension technology to the point of mind uploading technology. And we've also had the conversation that I think if mind uploading is a thing and digital immortality is a thing, where we can scan your brain for later download into an android, an avatar, a cyborg, a cybernetic being, a clone of yourself, an ethereal being, whatever you want to be in the future. If we're able to do that, then perhaps digital immortality is a thing. And if digital immortality is a thing, then that means essentially you can bet on us fucking and perhaps you reproducing our child. So get ready for it. But I'm somebody who thinks in big ideas. So I don't want to put any pressure on it. You do what you want to do right now, but just know you may be living longer than you would have previously. And if that happens, I'm going to be falling asleep inside you. Absolutely. And we're going to have children, and the children are going to be amazing. They're going to be super brainiacs who probably have really shitty vision. So we'll use the CRISPR system to make sure they have perfect vision coming out of the womb, and they'll have like super X-ray vision. Sound like a plan? Well, so that's another thing. Absolutely. If digital immortality is a thing, and that means we can live like millions of years, perhaps, I will get sick of chicks after like 100 million years or 200 million years or like a billion years. And then eventually I might like force or request that Ass Munch do some kind of transition into like a super hot chick who was once a dude. And if that happens, and he's able to be completely female-like, including changes to his DNA, perhaps that could happen. And I would have absolutely no idea that he was a girl or a boy. He would seem like a female to me the entire time. Then why the fuck wouldn't I want to fuck him? There you go, baby. So with that being said, it looks like I'm gonna reproduce with both of you. But Ducky, I will give you the first shot at it. I think so. Don't you love how my Riz is like futuristic? Like, oh, girl, fuck whoever you want in this generation. But 600 years from now, I'm going to be looking prime. Hell yeah. Robot fucking cybernetic sex. Word, dog. I'm going to show Ducky the true meaning of sapiosexuality and intellephilia. If you absolutely you missed this perhaps when you first joined the call, but sapiosexuality is attracted to someone's intelligence, but so is a term that I just came up on my own, but it actually turns out to be a term. It's called intellephilia, which is the same thing, attractiveness to someone due to their intelligence. And the reason why I thought that, like intelli, like being the root of wisdom, and then philia being love of. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. All right, Ducky. Girl, do you know what to do? Ducky. Ducky. Yes, we can. So you know what to do now, right? Yeah. Well, your teeth kind of whistled just there. So it wasn't so much chewing, but whistling. Yeah. I could hear it. Okay. So you like green beans. All right. So you like green beans. That's great. And you aren't in a relationship. These are two things that we have established. Well, let me ask Munch. Is Ducky in a relationship? Yes or no? Well, then unmute me. Can you hear me? Ask Munch, you can't hear me? Ask Munch, can you hear me? Okay. You can hear me. You couldn't hear me before? Okay. So I think it's very clear what Ducky needs to do. While we wouldn't necessarily consider this an ultimatum, it's essentially what it is. So you know what to do, right, Ducky? An ultimatum is essentially a deadline to make a decision or you're moving on. Right. It's very easy. Okay, then he doesn't have to care about you. We just want what's good for you. I like any chick who's ever sent me full nudes, I've liked, trust me, every single one. There's never been one girl ever in my entire life who sent me a full nude picture who I didn't like. Not one. I like them all. Okay? So, like, get over that.
And he was like, even before we sent news or anything, he was like, wait, why did we stop talking? Like, and I was like, no, we didn't. Like, we're like connected. No, I didn't say that shit. But like, I was like, he was like, why did we stop talking to you? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I really didn't really the conversation, but I have been fucking messages sent all to me, so that's fucking going on life. But now I'm like, he straight up, like, we like talking to each other. We genuinely actually like our personalities, and also we both. And then on Twitter, It's a really, honestly, I met him in 2023 of November, but we only really started talking in 2024 June. But see, there's dynamics to it. Like, I remember, the first time I really talked with him, I made him, I think he noticed me when I was fangirling over this guy. Do you guys know, GeoGuessr?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, do you know him?
Yes. I know the game. I know the game.
So, I have a crush on the GeoGuessr guy. I think he's super hot, honestly. And then, I feel it's just stupid. He's such a fucking joke, right? So, I was just joking back one day in the chat, in the chat. I was like, oh, yeah, GeoGuessr's so hot. And, everyone was playing along with it, even better. And then this guy came out of nowhere, and he was like, oh. He was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, and someone else was like, oh, why don't you blah, blah, blah. And I was jokingly, because obviously this is a joke. I was like, oh, there's no way.
So you thought he was married at the beginning?
Oh,
that guy.
Literally talking about GeoGuessr, right? I'm like, oh, he's weird. And then the guy comes in and he's like, oh, what do you live for? Yeah, he's married and waiting. And then I was like, are you talking shit? And then I was right, and I was like, this fucking person. Okay, so trying to inject his weird fucking I was bad. I was trying to be sexist and he was being weird. So I was like, oh, is that how you're fucking using that on yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be like that. But since you want to make it weird, I will fucking make it weird.
Here's another red flag. Go. How about this one? Ass munch. All right. So pretend that you haven't met and that she's only 3 hours away. Okay. Right? Well, wouldn't you think at least you would FaceTime with her? Exactly. Come on. Yeah, I guess at this point, I had a relationship with some girl in Australia for a year because we would scam with each other. Yeah. It was fucking amazing. Every single day I knew, just instead of I would have had sex with her in person, we would just, at the time, we would log into Skype and she had her toys and I would go out myself. We would both have fun and then it was on to the next day. It was every single day for a whole year. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that's what you have to do, but that was the only reason we did it that way is because she was in Australia and I was in the United States. Exactly. But in your case, I mean, at least you should have fucked in real life by now. No, he's real, but no, you're not, because you're never going to see this guy. Right, I had a better chance meeting that Australian chick. Okay, so not only is he fat and obsessed with gambling, but he's racist. He's a self-hating Indian. Okay, so... Okay. Okay.
Italian Americans, bro, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about themselves.
Didn't you say you're Italian?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm Italian, but like I know this because like I'm related to them. Like Italian Americans do not care about anybody except themselves. So watch out.
That's people in general. Okay, Ducky, do you know what you're going to do? Do you know what you're going to do? What is that? No. Speak English. English uses words. It's not words. Speak English. I know these green beans are very important. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're going to go through this one more time. I have literally told you this plan a half a dozen times. You are going to call him on Sunday. You are going to say, I want to meet you for coffee halfway, either this weekend or the following weekend. And if he's unable to do that, then you say to him, I think I need to move on. Please listen to this. Every time I tell it to you, you start talking to me halfway through it. And I don't know if the other part's coming through. And it's the most important phrase you can know. And that is, I am going to have to move on. Okay? So what do you do? Literally, I'm not going to type it out for you, but you just call him and you say, what are you doing next weekend or the following weekend? I want to meet you for coffee. Are you able to meet? If he says yes, great. You make plans like a normal person. If he says no, then you say, what are you doing the next weekend? If he can't meet, then you say to him, I think I'm going to need to move on. It's simple as that. And guess what, Ducky, that doesn't mean that you have to fucking quote unquote break up with him or anything. You just get the advantage in your court now. Now he's going to want you, and he's either going to drive all the way to you to see you, or he is going to turn out to be what he really is, either married, gay, virgin, Indian, whatever it could be. He could be an Indian virgin. He could be a married Indian virgin. Let's be honest. He could be a closeted gay Indian virgin who's married. That could be a thing. I understand. Okay, so Ducky, do you know what you're going to do? Oh, my phone. I don't know if that was the best move. I mean, you can text me, but I don't always get them anymore. And the reason why is because I got a different phone, and not everything transferred over. So if you texted me, I might not get it. I apologize. Is there any way you can send it to me in Discord? Ducky? Ducky? Yo. Ducky. Ducky's muted. Ducky, can you just send it to me in Discord? Okay. I know you're eating green beans. So, Ducky, do you know what you need to do? Ducky, you're only going to get hurt if you don't do it. You sound like you're eating or crying. Okay. I mean, there's nothing to be dramatic over, girl. I want you to get on a dating app and find a real guy around you who'll treat you well. Seriously. There are a lot of guys out there. Look. He's a loser who hasn't fucked his E-date. Look, Ducky, Ducky, I'm the king of cool. There's a pyramid. There's a pyramid of cool, and I am atop it. And I look on the entire population of the world as being not as cool as I am. I see where you are. You're pretty high on the pyramid. This motherfucker is all the way near the foot of this pyramid. He's a loser who hasn't met you, who hasn't fucked you, who hasn't even FaceTimed with you yet.